crowd, reign of terror.
Look, the underground is the sound you've been missing.
You got to pay the price, and it's gonna be a heavy one.
Don't let your mouth get you hurt, bro. If you don't like hip-hop, then turn this off now. Run back to Sean style. Do what I feel like the dog pound. The bar's open, so some more round. The bank open like the Rothschilds and Beethoven with raw sound. All in together now. Catch, bet, and foul. Bet a thou. You won't see the second round. Them weapons out. Life is a violent sport, dig it? That's why I raise my gun. I ain't no child support, nigga. Protect the fam of Kruger, hand slick. Take care of mine. 3 stacks told you about Caroline. Oh, stupid ass bitch.
Man, don't forget the baby oil and Astroglide for the night. Oh, shit. Oh, shit, my bad. Yo. We are back. Memorial Day, Monday. My bad, I forgot we was live. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get set for this party we have tonight. I'm sorry. I apologize. Yeah.
Be Cliffy. Be Cliffy.
Yo, we the Hot Tag Wrestling. I'm sorry. We the Hot Tag Radio Wrestling Podcast, and I'm your host, Cliff. Amongst with my 3 other co-hosts, Ooh, Catch, and Bundles. Happy Memorial Day, everybody, man.
What up, everybody?
We had a crazy weekend of wrestling, man. Fellas, how y'all Memorial Day going on right now?
Going good, man. About to get on that grill in a minute.
Feel that.
I just got off the grill, so.
Just got off the grill. What you got on it? Nothing. What you got on? Chicken? What's up, Fernando? Let's see. You good, bro?
Hell no, man.
That's what happens when you land a perfectly timed joke, catch them off guard.
Oh, motherfucker, man. Oh, shit, my bad,
crazy, bro.
Man, my bad.
Fernando already touching in, man. He said Double or Nothing was fire. We're gonna get into that.
It's still going on, Fernando. It's still going
on. Double or Nothing still going on, bro.
Last match ain't happened yet.
For sure, Fernando. Remember last week you said ain't no way in the world Heyman was winning. I'm definitely gonna fry your ass about that today too. So we gonna get to it.
We're gonna get to that today, man. We just building up everybody, man. Hey, chat, man. Make sure y'all hit the like button when you come into the door, man. Because guess what? It's free today, man. We're giving out free likes, man. So hit that like button for us and help us out right here. Hit that algorithm, man. Shoot, man. Crazy thing is, man, what y'all think about the NBA playoffs right now, man? Who y'all got? Who y'all got going to go to the finals, man? I think I got Indiana winning it all, man, because they're looking like the team right now.
I still got the Knicks and the Thunder in the finals, bro. I still got the Knicks and the Thunder.
Do you?
I had that since February, bro. I gotta roll. I gotta roll with it.
You gotta roll with it now.
Yeah, man. It do look like Indiana about to win it all. Like, this is about to be the lowest rated NBA finals in history of Indiana OKC, bro. Teams, dog.
You think so? Got the MVP?
Hell yeah.
I think Indiana can beat Minnesota. I don't think they can beat OKC though. I think they can destroy Minnesota though.
I think they could beat OKC.
I think Minnesota.
My man is a problem on defense, bro. What's his name? Neesmith?
Oh yeah, Aaron Neesmith. Yeah,
he is a problem, good, bro. I didn't know. Yeah, he is a pest, bro. He would piss me off if I was hooping against him. Yeah, he could shoot them hard. Like I didn't know. I didn't realize Indiana was that. Like they're deep. and I think they got a better coach for playoffs.
Yeah.
I think Rick Carlisle
Yeah.
will outcoach.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he'll outcoach dude, but that's gonna be boring.
Rick Carlisle is an NBA champion. Rick Carlisle is
It's
an
gonna be a
NBA
boring
champion.
finals, dog.
We
I might as well
might
just go and get ready
we
for
might get our
football.
first 65-point game in the finals if it's OKC and not Minnesota, but OKC in Indiana. We might get our first 65-point game in the finals, bro.
Like
we
the
might.
old Pistons games.
Man.
Yep. Hey, I love it. The old Pistons. I love a good defensive battle, man.
No, I meant somebody scoring 65 points, not 65
Oh,
teams. I mean, a player putting up 65 points.
Oh yeah, I doubt that either. I mean, you got the number one. What? Who was SGA is what, number 2 or number 1 scorer in the league?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, then you got
We don't want to see
Halliburton.
OKC in the finals. That's the thing, bro.
Why not? That's
They
MVP.
boring.
OKC. That's okay. That's like your old Spurs team.
They was fascinating. I was gonna say exciting. You know what I'm saying? If he was coaching basketball, you showing our tapes. You know what I'm saying? That's how you want to teach the game. That's how we was running it. Then the Golden State Warriors just stole our whole shit and ran with it. But them last Spurs years was exciting. We had a rivalry with LeBron. You crazy? Them Spurs finals. Come on, them one of the best. When the last time you had a finals?
Nobody wanted to see the Spurs in the championship back then, man. Nobody wanted to see Tim Duncan in the championship.
They did when they played the Heat.
The Spurs have always been cool in my book until that year Rasheed decided to trap Ginobili in the corner,
man,
bro. Ever since then, it's been fuck the Spurs, bro.
Man, don't remind me of that, brother. Don't remind me of the Spurs. It still haunts me a little bit. It still haunts me a little bit, man.
Play D.
Because we should have been 2-time champion. Yeah. We should be.
He be on all these podcasts exposing everybody else. He want to talk about that.
He exposed himself. That was like one of the first podcasts he showed up. He said, yeah, he shouldn't double team
it's
the
fucked
ball
up.
like
It's when you got 2 niggas that was I was about to come out crazy, my bad. I'm about to say drilling you, like, you know what I'm saying? But Manu was hot, and then this is Robert Horry. Like, I don't give a damn if he's 0 for 19.
Don't leave.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just, bro. It's just mandatory that he has to be checked. You know, because they don't put up the percentage of threes he hit during the game. Oh, he was 25%. No, they put up the shot he hit. And that's it, dog. So yeah, you know.
Chat, man. Make sure y'all post in the chat, man, who y'all got winning the NBA finals and what y'all grilling today. What y'all grilling today, bro? I want to know. Maybe I'll come by and grab you a plate or something. Plate or 2. You know. But we had a great weekend of wrestling action, man. Like we had last week, the triple threat weekend. We had the Battle of War, who would have the top pay-per-view of the weekend. You had Battleground, NXT versus Double or Nothing coming on at the exact same time. And who had the better show, you know? Then we had Saturday night's main event that came on Saturday night, and that was a good show, man. Let's get this show started and start off with the Saturday night's main event, man. As a whole show, man, it was a short card. Wasn't that much on the card, but it was a great show. I had the highlights on my but okay. But what y'all thoughts about the show as far as the show, the Saturday night's main event? Start with
it was good, man. But you know, I love the ads, the commercials. I want to start buying. I want to start buying a lot of shit. I don't know if that was a Peacock. I know NBC, when you watch on NBC, you get the commercials. I don't know if that was a Peacock. You got to buy their premium and it's ad free. But my lord,
no, I got Peacock ad free and it was commercials. Yeah,
bombarding us with commercials, bro. But the show overall was dope. It pushed some shit forward. The third man has been revealed. And you know, Cody came back. And he looked like a fucking doofus. So we'll talk about that too.
Well, I mean, they set up the main event for Money in the Bank, man. Bundles. What's your thoughts on Saturday night's main event?
It's entertaining, bro. It started off pretty good, ended pretty good. Highlight match was the Damian Priest Drew McIntyre shit, bro.
Definitely was, yeah.
That was you know, they delivered, bro, for a feud that a lot of us didn't, you know, see a big deal in. These niggas been delivering, bro, and we thought the shit was over with at Mania, and somehow they drug it on another month. It's still been solid. So shout out to both of those guys. And like I said, Saturday Night Main Event was actually pretty cool. You know, we got our John Cena and our Truth match out the way. That match was short. That match was short. But we got it out the way.
Yeah.
And like you said, we finally know what our main event is for Saturday night's main event. So we gonna have both champions. So none of the titles are gonna be on the line. We're gonna have both champions in the main event at Money in the Bank. We have both champions in the main event. A tag team match at Money in the Bank. This should be a very exciting show, bro. It should be very exciting. But Saturday Night Main Event was great. Well, not great, but it was entertaining.
Seems like they're putting the focus on the ladder matches this year and not the title. So that's pretty good. I like how they did that with the tag team.
Fire ass triple threats.
Yeah.
Fire ass triple threats.
Catch, what your thoughts about Saturday night's main event and as a whole, as far as the show?
It did what it was supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? It's moving the stories forward. Man, WWE, they are so goddamn, this weekend as a whole, they are really fucking good, bro, at planting seeds and showing what's next. The announcement with Vikingo versus Chad Gable was a Saturday night's main event. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, okay, here we go. You know what I'm saying? Like, all these investments that they're making and shit slowly starting to. I'm just excited to see the future. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's next? Like what Sellers just said. You know what I'm saying? Like, both champions at Money in the Bank in the main event, bruh. Probably gonna get a cash in. You know what I'm saying?
Bingo.
It's quite possible. It's quite possible somebody win and go fucking cash in.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm
like cooking. Like, you know, it did what it's supposed to do, and it kept it short for old niggas like me who gotta go to sleep.
Right. Right.
Anarchy in the Arena was longer than this whole card. Real talk. Time up, bro.
Let's go down. Let's go down the card, man, and give us your thoughts, man. Let's start off with let's give a grade to each of these matches. All right, quick. And then go down the card. The first match was Seth Rollins and Braun Breaker versus Sami Zayn and CM Punk. This match was only 13 minutes and 13 seconds, and it was a solid match, brief match. I like this little spot. Braun Breaker had like a flying type of clothesline or some shit like that, man. Braun Breaker, I love Braun Breaker, man.
Mm-hmm.
And it introduced the other Bronson Reed, to the unnamed association of Seth Rollins, Paul Heyman, and Braun Breaker. What's the name of this group going to be, first of all, and how did y'all like this match? Let's start off with catch right quick.
Dope match. Bro, Sammy need his flowers, bro. Sammy be wrestling his ass off like on lowest of keys, bro. Especially in big moments, dog.
Mm-hmm.
He be wrestling his ass off. It was a good match. It did what it needed to do. I don't know why. Like a small part of me was like, damn, is Sammy gonna turn? Is Sammy gonna turn? And then, Bronson Reed ends up being the third guy. I'm just curious again with the story. You know what I'm saying? Like what's going to happen with them? Is it about to be a fourth member? Are we done? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I'm curious to see where we're going. But the match was solid. You know what I'm saying? And watching the way Saturday Night Main Event is presented, seems like it's more intimate. The fans be going crazy for certain people, and the fact that they actually like are able to reach out and touch these motherfuckers when they're coming up the
Right.
That'd be like the little small shit that really be having me like, yo, that's what makes it dope to me. So I don't want our viewers like, man, y'all just love WWE. It's like part of it is nostalgia for me, where it's like, remind me of my childhood. So, and then the wrestlers, as long as they do their job, I'm pretty much fucking with this whole card. So.
Bronson Reed's going to be the one to take the championship. I mean, not Bronson Reed, Braun Breaker. I mean, Fernando. I think they're gearing him up to be that champion. Maybe possibly a new main eventer at WrestleMania one day. Bundles. What's your thoughts about this CM Punk, Sami Zayn, Braun Breaker, Seth Rollins match?
I give it a B, bro. It was solid. It was entertaining for what it was. The crowd was hot for it, you know what I'm saying? And it did what it was supposed to do. We got introduced to a new member, and we had a conclusive finish to the match, bro. I mean, it's not really more you can really ask for at that point. You know what I'm saying? Nobody got hurt. It wasn't boring. It didn't look stupid. Straight to the point. 4 motherfuckers who don't like each other got in there and banged it out, bro. What more could you really ask for? I give it a B though. But Fernando, bro, you're wrong, man. They're not gonna let Braun Breaker get close to Cena for that damn title, bro. If anything, he may take the belt from Jay. He's closer to taking the belt from Jay than he is from John Cena, bro.
Yeah.
What were you getting ready to say, Cliff? I'm sorry.
I was about to say, Fernando said the match was too quick. Like I said, it was only 13 minutes and 13 seconds. What's your thoughts about the time of the match?
It was cool. It's Saturday night's main event. It's not a pay-per-view. It's Saturday night's main event. We had interference in the match, which led to us having our new member introduced. It's a 2-hour show. I was fine with it, bro. The time limit wasn't a big deal to me. But Cliff, I want to answer your question. You said, what is the name of this group? They said it. Well, they made mention, the Dangerous Alliance. Michael Cole called them the Dangerous Coalition. That shit was hilarious to me, bro. The Dangerous Coalition.
That's kind of like the Hurt Syndicate.
Yeah, bro. Don't call them the Dangerous Coalition. That shit sounds so corny. Do not.
Yeah, it's corny. Yeah, hell no. I like the Hurt Syndicate better than the Hurt Business, but it's just the business part. The original is better, man. I just like
they had to say it so many times for it to get over, bro. Like now it makes sense to us, but when we first heard it, none of us was rocking with that shit, bro.
Right. The Dangerous Coalition. I hope they don't. No, it's just not. No. What's your thoughts about the tag team match, man? CM Punk, Seth Rollins, and Zayn, and the Braun Breaker. I give it
a B. But I give it an A because Bronson Reed's back. Hey, every time they say some shit about he ain't expected back to the fall, we ain't expected back to early next year. Somebody coming back, boy. They always try to throw that little red herring out there. You know what I'm saying? But perfect addition to the group, man. The tag match did, what it was, bro. It was just supposed to just introduce this new third member, push the story of Seth Rollins' storyline further. Sami Zayn always caught up in some shit though, man. He always caught up in somebody else shit, man. And hoping to see him get that breakthrough soon for that real title, man.
Yeah, man. It's gotta be soon, man. Because You only can keep him in that spot for so long, man.
He
How many
played
years he
the
gonna be in
friend
that?
spot too much. I'm the good
Yeah,
friend, or I'm the diabolical strategist. You know what I'm saying? Sammy got to get that arc.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he
yeah,
finally
I
gonna get
agree.
that. I don't want to see that. Possibly come up with Jay. You know what I'm saying? Maybe him and Jay can work some shit out.
One thing WWE does have to clear up though is how and why Bronson Reed joining him. Because remember, before he got hurt, like a month before he got hurt, he was
Yeah, he
fucking
was with
Seth
the
Rollins up. He was kicking
right.
Seth Rollins'
Yeah.
ass. So they got to explain this, bro.
I mean, you know,
Yeah.
that would be easy to explain, but shoot, before that, I mean, even after that, he was with the bloodline. So, you
Right.
know, they still have to explain. Well, they don't really have to explain, but they gotta explain the Seth Rollins joint. That's what I think. Besides that, for me, I'll give this match. I'll give this match like a B plus. I thought it was pretty good. And Derek, you funny with that the church syndicate.
Yeah. Yeah, that's hilarious.
The church syndicate. Hey, I mean,
Church syndicate.
hey, you got to dress professional in professional wrestling, man. The Her Syndicate is showing how these cats how they should look and be a main eventer, man. And we'll dig into it once we get to Double or Nothing. I'll tell you what about that match, man. I like how the Her Syndicate match was. Let's go on to the next match, Saturday night's main event. The U.S. Women's Championship match, Zelina Vega versus Chelsea Green. This match was only 5 minutes.
I mean, it's
Zelina
too
Vega
long.
retains her title. They are trying hard with the Zelina Vega.
She ain't getting it. She ain't cutting it, man. She
I
ain't
like
cutting it.
I like
Love
Vega,
her.
man.
I love her, but they giving her the ball and she ain't running with that motherfucker. She done botched 8 moves this match. My bad. I only go out of turn.
Yeah. We can start off with you, man. What's your thoughts about this match? Go ahead.
Botched. Shouldn't have happened. Should have been a Chelsea Green winning the match, winning the title back. In my opinion, Zelina Vega has been botching every damn match she's been in since she won the damn title. She ain't connected with the fans. She botching promos. They ain't getting with her little character. I like the little sassy week. Well, I like that shit, man, but it ain't hitting. You know what I'm saying? And you trying to do the 619, that bitch was the 568 last night.
Man.
You tumbled in the ropes and shit. You botching moves and shit. You botching the finish. You botching everything, every match. Then they sacrifice you as the person who gets pinned in the triple threat match. You the champion. They let Julia come up and pin you. They give you the ball to run with it, man. They telling you what it is. Hey, we gave you a chance.
Put that dot on Julia real quick.
But that Julia, somebody they gonna justify it. Hey, we gave y'all a shot. Shit, gave you the title next. Need to be back on Chelsea Green, to be honest with you.
And the reason why
Secret Harvest need to be tag champs.
And the reason why I'm saying the times to these matches because once we get to Double or Nothing, you'll know the reason why. Bundles, what's your thoughts about Zelina Vega and Chelsea Green U.S. title match?
Let me keep my opinion short on it. It was a C. It was a C plus or a regular C match, bro. It wasn't a really good match. I appreciate what they trying to do with Zelina. You know what I'm saying? She been there for a long time. They finally put a singles title or a title on her in general. Finally put a title on her, and unfortunately, like my dog Ooh said, man, it just ain't hitting. It's the same thing with old girl, Misha. She just ain't hitting, bro.
I know,
but
man. I love you too.
Yeah, and I like both of them. You know what I'm saying? But the thing of it is with her beating Chelsea Green. I think this was the second rematch she beat her in. Chelsea Green ain't getting another shot at that title, bro.
No.
They moving Chelsea Green up. She about to run for some big shit. Because let's be real, you know, you got Bianca, Rhea, and Jade and Naomi. Chelsea Green is up there, bro. Maybe not in ring wise, but as popularity goes, she's up there, bro.
Yeah.
And they probably about to try something new with her, put her in that main event scene, which I think she earned it, bro. Honestly, she earned that shit. So shout out, to Zelina and Chelsea, but Zelina's losing that belt, her next title defense, bro.
Yep, I agree with you. On that.
Are we getting a Jade run?
Not until that Naomi shit over with.
I feel like Naomi should beat Jade for that title.
I mean, shoot, we could get that. They should be feuding over that U.S. title, low key. That will put some eyes onto that title, low key. Because I think, my opinion, I think they got their main event set already. Who they got their eyes on, who main event for, and who will win a championship in the future after Tiffany Stratton. But I like Jade and Naomi to feud for that U.S. title. I think they'll put a much better spotlight on a U.S. title with them two. Cash, what's your thoughts? Go ahead.
I don't know if y'all saw it, but I know it wasn't in the group chat, and we didn't talk about it before the show. Evolution 2 is in July. It's the day after Saturday night's main event in July. Just throwing that out there.
Oh yeah. I mean, and I can't wait for that, man. I want to know what type of what matches they're gonna set up for that too. You might see a Bailey versus Bailey come back then, and you might see some great matches out there, and hopefully it will. I know it's gonna be better than the first Evolution, so I'm not even think about that.
You got twice the roster.
Yeah,
you got twice the top main eventers now. Shit, probably 4 times as much.
Right.
You only have 4. My bad.
Good.
So you only have 4 people back then.
Yeah, you're right. Now you have a whole slew of motherfuckers. Then you have motherfuckers coming from AAA. Maybe have people from TNA.
Yeah.
So, oh man, I can't wait to get to the Battleground review. Cash, what's your thoughts about Saturday night's main event? Chelsea Green versus Zelina Vega.
Man, D+, bro.
D+, wow.
D+. Because like Wu said, and like
Botchamania.
Yeah, like how you botched all the moves to botch. It ain't even the fact that you botched the move. You're human. How you botch the 619? You do that shit damn near every night. That's like the go-to move. And it's on the wrong person. Like Chelsea, like she's 5-0 against Chelsea Green, bro. Like why? Chelsea Green has the potential to be a star just because of her personality. The secret Herpes shit, like this shit is entertaining, bro. Like at the end of the day, this is sports entertainment. This ain't, you know what I mean? It ain't rocket science, bro. Like Selena came out, and again, I'm especially at Saturday night's main event. Like watch that shit again. It was nothing. They just they can reach out and do this. They motherfuckers wasn't even doing it. It just was like, yeah, all right, here she comes. Green came out. It was a pop.
You're right.
It ain't nothing they can do with Selena. Being real, like, I mean, no disrespect, but you have no personality. So what they supposed to do? Just give you the belt just because, well, appreciate you for being here for so long. Here.
Right.
Here's the title.
What's up, Maria?
You the second. You got to push this through. You know what I'm saying? Like they're going to have to get it off of her quick. I don't know what they're going to do. It can't be Chelsea now. You lost 5 times to her. Like who? So now who? Now what?
Like I said, they try to tell her story, man, but it's just not.
She need to go heel
in ring. Yeah, I think that would be better, man. She'll be better.
Go
heel. Yeah, you're right.
Don't know why she not with Andrade. Don't know why they killed that hot cat.
Yeah.
Both of them need it.
Exactly right.
The whole crew ain't doing nothing.
Yeah, like she literally took Andrade from being a NXT jobber with the weakest outfit outside of Angelo Dawkins to like top champion, bro. Real talk.
Yep, I agree, man. And let's go on to the next match. You have R-Truth, Ron Cena versus John Cena, a non-title match as it is. And I told you I was gonna be a non-title match. But it was good. It did what it need to be done, man. R-Truth came down the ring with John Cena music, which was hilarious. But it told this. I like this match because the match told a quick story, and it gave a little hint about John Cena kind of being wishy-washy between that he want to stay a heel or will he turn back face. They gave us that little inch of a story in that match to, wait to the end, keep on telling that story. But I thought it was a good match. I knew John Cena was going to win. John Cena with the kick to the nuts, and that it looks like that's going to be his theme going forth, as to establish his heel persona. And like I told y'all in the chat, man, I'm liking how they doing this John Cena heel storyline. I like this match, man. What was y'all thoughts on John Cena versus Ron Cena? Let's start off with Bundles.
From the entrance, it was entertaining, bro. And notice how we're all saying that it did what it was supposed to do, man. Exactly. Truth been a John Cena mark for how long in this character he's been playing? God knows how long. Obviously, they were gonna have to. Obviously, they were gonna have to cross paths, and obviously, R-Truth's interaction with John Cena is gonna bring out more of the "what the fuck am I doing" type ordeal from John Cena, bro.
Right.
I mean, hey, 4 minutes. That's all was needed.
Mm-hmm.
If this was AEW, it would have been a highly competitive match for about 15 minutes before John Cena took over and won. It's R-Truth, bro. We needed no more than 5 minutes in this shit, bro. It wasn't gonna hurt Truth, but it progressed the character and the story arc, bro. Perfect.
Catch, what's your thoughts about Ron Cena versus John Cena?
Ron Cena is the best thing that happened this weekend. No, I'm just talking shit. No, I love R-Truth, bro. How can you not love R-Truth? Like he's entertaining, man. This is. I hope he stay at it. Hopefully he just like, you know what I mean, like throughout the course of this storyline that he stays, whether it's backstage or like just popping up randomly at weird times or ill-advised times. Hopefully R-Truth stays stays trying to remind John Cena that he's not a complete asshole and that to come on back home and be the John Cena that we've known for the last 20, 25 years. But it did his job, man. It did I love Cena as a heel. At first I was kind of like wishy-washy, but I see the vision now. So I'm fucking with it. They only needed 5 minutes. It's R-Truth. Like you don't need long.
Yeah.
He entertained.
Ooh, what's your thoughts about John Cena versus Ron Cena?
Cena becoming that final boss, man. He becoming the final boss, like you said. John Cena, this is your life. You know what I'm saying? And he's going down the list of all his past people. Like I said, like last show, Randy Orton, R-Truth. You know what I'm saying? So I love the fact that they touching on all that before they get Cena up out of here, because there's a lot of shit that you won't get answered when he leaves. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So let's bring all that shit full circle now. You know what I'm saying? So we can get it in there. I don't know if y'all saw the video though when Cena was walking back to the gorilla. I don't know if this little girl was a plant. Had a little black girl. I'm gonna try to find a video and share it to the group chat afterwards, man. I hope the shit on here. She had her hand out. And Cena looked at her, man. And he looked torn, like, damn. Shit. You know what I'm saying? He didn't break character. And the girl looked so sad. Man, I had the biggest secondhand embarrassment. I had the sad secondhand emotions on that. Like, damn, stop her head, dog. Damn, I know it's a little act, but like I said, I don't know if she was a plant, bro, but that shit was perfect, dog. And you do see him battling with it. But, you know, we all been through it when we standing on some shit like, man, let me call this nigga. Man, oh, fuck that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And he get like that. He said, no, man, fuck them, bro. You know what I'm saying? You think of me one good time about to fix all that whole shit that was done. So
right.
Yeah, I like this. I like where we're going with this, man. 4 minutes and it told way more story than Anarchy in the Arena. 38 minutes.
Oh my god. All right, let's go on to the next match, man. Next match, probably the match of the night of that day. Damian Priest defeats Drew McIntyre in a steel cage match, man. I give this match an A, man. This match is hard hitting. The ending, I like how it ended, man. Jesse Body Ventura thoughts was otherwise, but I like how he ended with the concerto. Then he just simply walked out the cage, you know, just like a big, just like a bigger wrestler should do. Walk out the cage. He shouldn't be climbing and dramatically selling everything. Just walk out the cage. And I think this is I think this might be the turn for Drew McIntyre. I think he will turn back face and possibly be one of the opponents to get that world title back after John Cena. Maybe because like I said, I think John Cena will turn back face, but I think Cody will turn heel. I think it'll be a double switch with that. And I think you might see John Cena, I mean Cody Rhodes versus Drew McIntyre in the future, probably around February or next year. Let's start off with Catch, man. What's your thoughts about the Drew McIntyre versus Damian Priest match? Man? Hard hitting match.
Remember, I was saying that this had potential to be. I didn't see the main event for AEW, but I heard that was it. But this was my match of the night for this particular card. These brothers need their props, man. Who would have thought that you would put Damian Priest and Drew in a program together, and every fucking match is a banger, bro. Match.
Yeah.
I hated Jesse Ventura. I was laughing so hard. He said he just walked out because And then he brought it to my attention, and I kind of was like, I found myself agreeing, like, damn, yeah, he did just walk out. Why he ain't just pin him or climb the? But it still was a banger. I ain't Jesse. I love you, but I ain't letting you sway my fucking my opinion. Fuck, bro. I was scared as hell when he gave him the superplex off the cage, dog. I wasn't sure if he was hurt for real or not. You know what I'm saying? Then, as the match, when he popped up, I'm like, oh, okay. But that match was dope as fuck to me, bro. Like, they need their props. And I'm hearing that Priest is injured and he's still taking them bumps like that, bro. Like,
yeah.
You got to get them dudes. You got to get them dudes. Like, dope-ass match.
So, I got a question. So, Jesse the Body was mad about. I'm responding to your question, Derek, about the walking out the cage. Do y'all remember if the big blue cage back in the day? Did it have a door, or did you have to just climb out?
You had to climb out.
Okay,
it didn't have a door.
It had a door to get in, but you had to climb out to win. Once that bitch locked, they didn't open it back up.
Okay, so I think that's the reason why he said that. That's because the old school hard cage that everybody was complaining about, that you had to climb to get out, and that's what the baby face would do. It would climb out the cage and get out. Heels I never really saw a heel win a cage match back in the day that walked out.
had the weakest cage of all pro wrestling back in the day. That big ass blue jungle gym, bro. That was the weakest steel cage in all of pro wrestling.
They was just trying to sell toys then, though. They was trying to sell the toy because I wanted the cage match. I needed that. Need that blue cage. Bundle, what you thought about this? What's your thoughts about this cage match, Drew versus Damian?
Keep it short. This is one of my 3 favorite matches of the whole weekend, bro. And like I stated earlier, who would have thought that when they put these two together and how we all shitted on it going into WrestleMania, that now a whole month later we still talking like, damn, this was good, bro. Shout out to both of them, man. Great match. I understand him not doing anything more and just walking out the cage. I'm thinking they're working more on the character thing because everybody keeps shitting on Priest's character, bro. Allow them to work on it. We can't complain about it. Let them work on it. And I think that's what they're doing. So shout out to both of them. Great match. Again, this is one of my 3 favorite matches of the entire weekend, bro.
Yeah, I completely agree with you. And you're right, Derek, man. Mr. Infoman. Drew McIntyre did lose his last cage match, that Hell in a Cell match versus CM Punk, man, which was match of the year last year. So could this be match of the year this year? Nah, I doubt it, but it still was a great match. Oh, what was your thoughts about Drew McIntyre versus Seth? Damian Priest. I was about to say Seth Rollins.
How can we go against what the governor says, fellas? And he had the courage to rock an X hat on Saturday night. How can we go against what he said, fellas? We gotta ride with him on whatever he says. And what he said was absolutely correct. You left it open for another match. Why would you just walk out, bro? Pin him and get a decisive victory, or climb out and get a decisive victory. You don't just walk out. And Drew gonna say that. You ain't pinning me, mate. Whatever, how did you know they talk? You know, so
He's from Australia now.
You ain't pin me, lad. You know what I'm saying? So that's how it's gonna rock. Now I'm gonna attack you again, and we're gonna have to have a definitive ending match at Money in the Bank. Because you left it wide open. That's why Jesse Ventura said that, man. Like, bro, you ain't beat him. You know what I'm saying? And low key, 12-minute cage match, told a story that could have went a little longer. You know what I'm saying? I think we got a little bit more tread left on these wheels, fellas.
Whew, another match.
Money in the Bank coming up.
Maybe. No.
Money in the Bank coming up. Now, question: did they qualify yet? Were they in the qualifying matches yet? I'm drawing a blank. I watched half of SmackDown Friday.
No, they haven't qualified yet, but it's interesting. They got Jacob like 2 in it though.
Jacob, is it? Jacob, no, it's Solo
Jacob.
Oh, so Jacob did. Okay, so Jacob Solo LA Knight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So and tonight is who gonna screw who?
I don't know.
Who gonna
screw
Jacob?
I'm saying we know about that, but I'm talking about Drew gonna screw Damian out of getting to the match, or when he gonna do something, bro. They ain't over with.
I think they go screw each other out of it, and they gonna have one more big match at Money in the Bank, bro.
I got LA Knight winning the Money in the Bank this year.
No,
I got to wait and see who all gonna be in it first, bro.
I got LA Knight.
Hey, let me see. I gotta see the field.
I mean, who all gonna be there?
Right.
Who all gonna be there?
Right.
Hey, can y'all see this?
Derek.
See this?
Hold on, let me
Damian Priest is diabolical on Twitter, fam.
What is that?
Check him out. It ain't over with. It ain't over. That's it. It ain't over. It ain't over.
It ain't over.
It ain't over.
It ain't over, bro.
Dog, got that
got
man
one more.
Yellow Tree Glizzy on Twitter. It's crazy.
That's a potato coming your way, bro.
Hey, Derek.
Right.
Derek. Hey, Derek. Remember this, man? I got LA Knight winning the Money in the Bank, man. That's my Clifford Diamond's pick.
So Derek says Solo on LA Knight. My bad.
Oh, so y'all remember him saying he got LA Knight. So when we do our predictions, ain't no changing. No matter who wins, ain't no changing.
I'm not changing that. I'm putting it to that forward, man. It's the reason why I'm picking LA Knight to win it.
All right. It's on record.
Yeah, I think Jacob Fatu Jacob Fatu is going to be in a match to qualify for it. I forgot who he's going against, but I think Jacob Fatu, because they just said it on Friday night.
On SmackDown, because he told Solo he loved him.
Yeah,
he was like,
oh yeah,
you ain't said that in 6 months.
Hey, Solo funny, bro. Solo hilarious. Dog.
Yeah,
like I'm glad he gets personality. He funny, bro.
Just take time, bro. Let them cook, bro. Let them
rock. Let them rock. And we got the final match of the card for Saturday night's main event. Man, a surprising great match from Jey Uso and Logan Paul. The man match with 9 minutes and 47 seconds. You saw a lot more moves from Jey Uso, man. I want to hear from you. I want to hear from you. Jey Uso was wrestling. He was wrestling against the wrestling guy.
Look who was leading him. Look who was leading him in the match. Logan Paul, the YouTuber, leading the match. Why you think you got more moves? I bet you don't. Logan Paul always, hey, dude, I got an idea. How about you do this? He wasn't suggesting nothing he was going to do. He was suggesting new shit Jay to do. Hey, how about you do this? How about you? Hey, man, do this. Jay looked decent. You know what I'm saying? But what I told y'all was going to happen is exactly what's happening. Jay win the title. Jay had these string of defenses. You know what I'm saying? Had these little low-profile feuds. Boom, 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 boom. And around SummerSlam, that belt coming up off him. Saying, if not at Money in the Bank, because I feel like WWE want to do something shocking this year. You know what I'm saying? So somebody might be coming up out of that. And like Sellers alluded to earlier, the main event got both world champions right there in it. You know what I'm saying? Cena could be a bitch ass nigga and just hey, you know, you cost me the Rumble. All right, I got you. Boom, boom, boom. It cost Jay his shit.
Ruin wrestling. I'm gonna ruin wrestling.
Right.
Is Logan Paul in his Money in the Bank, bro?
Like, he in the main event.
He in the tag team match. He in the tag team match. Now on the Raw side, let me ask Statman Derek, who we got on the Raw side so far? Because I know
Penta, Chad Gable, and some other luchadors triple threat tonight for a qualifying spot. And I think there was another match announced, but Penta, Chad Gable, and I forget who the third person is. They're in the qualifying match.
Okay.
It's Seth in the qualifying matches, right?
I don't know. I we'll see tonight.
Okay. My pick is Seth Rollins.
Seth Rollins? Okay.
Money in the Bank.
Catch, what's your thoughts about Logan Paul and Jey Uso in the chat? Oh, let me also forgot to mention that the setup for the Money in the Bank, you had John Cena interrupt the match and set up and Cody Rhodes coming back to save Jay to set up the tag team match for Money in the Bank.
Doofus. Hey, they caught him at Disney on a roller coaster in a 3-piece suit, dog.
They did, bro.
Hey, he can't enjoy a roller coaster in his Sunday's best.
Bro, take that shit off. Put a t-shirt on.
He had the blazer. On. Like he didn't take the blazer. Bro, I take my blazer off at work when I sit down.
He got to walk like a champion, man. He got to go everywhere as a champion. Still,
what champion?
You know he's not the champion.
What champion? What belt?
He's the people's champion.
Man,
I'm convinced that he's gonna be able to run for president in like 8 years, bro. Cody Rhodes is gonna be the states.
Cody Rhodes for president. Catch, what's your thoughts on the match, Jey Uso versus Logan Paul?
Logan Paul needs his flowers, bro. We got to stop this shit. I know he a YouTuber, but the man's a wrestler, bro. We got to stop
He
this
led the
shit,
match.
dog.
He led the match.
We got to stop this shit, bro. Yeah, he did. He did, bro. We got to stop the bad. What they say on what movie was they? Like, the boy is good. The boy is good. The boy is good. Like, I mean, a good match. You know what I'm saying? It was a good match. Like, again, it's just leading into the next program. Like, I'm not calling Cody Raheem right now. You know what I'm saying? He's just regular Cody right now. Cody came back. Save Jay. Let's see what happens with this tag team match. You know, let's see what happens.
We got
Derek,
our
you
local
are on point, bro.
right. A local
You are
statistician,
on
man.
point.
Thank you, Derek. Again, man. We're gonna have to get you on the show one day, bro. Because you come with the sauce, bro. You come with the sauce on the run on the. Now I can't wait for this match though. That's today,
Damn, Sammy
right?
versus Finn versus Seth. A fire ass match.
Right.
Yeah, start the show with
That's
it.
gonna be a fire ass match, bro. Gable versus Dragon Lee versus Penn.
Yeah, Carmelo Hayes
really
versus Fatu in the SmackDown. Okay. Yeah, buddy.
Do y'all think Carmelo gets in there? Do y'all think Jacob
Low key, Carmelo might win that, bro. Low key as hell.
They tell a story between Jacob and Solo, man.
He'll be more fire in the person. Carmelo will be fire in that match. He'll do some shit.
As I'm looking
Solo
at
sabotage.
I'm gonna pick Carmelo to win that match, bro.
Me too.
I'm gonna pick Carmelo to win that match, bro.
Solo gonna fake help.
Yep.
Did it seem like Jacob was hesitant a little bit in that tag match? I know we ain't on that, but just
yeah, he was
because we
for sure.
Like I was like doing shit to pause. Big Jim, I hate your nickname, bro, because I feel like I gotta pause it every time I say your name.
Right.
To Jimmy Uso. Do y'all feel like he was kind of like pulling back a little bit? Like, man, that's family.
Pulling back because he ain't want. Yeah, they trying to tell this story between Solo and Jacob, and Jim got to be in it. So
yeah,
you know,
Jim a good hand right now.
Everybody was saying the bloodline story over with. Man, we got another year. Next year at SummerSlam was when it should end, but we got a whole nother year of this shit, bro. Let them cook. Let them cook.
They got returns too.
They debuts too.
Debuts and returns. You know.
Yeah.
So it's like, shit. Zilla. Yeah, I don't know why we ain't get Zilla before we got Jeff Cobb. Come on, bro. What's the problem? What's the you know what I'm saying? Jeez.
I know he just
JC Matero.
He just got off parole. I just saw that on social media like a week ago. He officially off parole. Maybe that has something to do with
it. You got one. See Jacob Fatu doing this thing.
I don't think you before I talk. I don't think you can bring Zilla in right now, bro. Because if you do, you seen him.
Yeah,
that nigga is like Jacob Roman, fucking all in one, bro. You got it, so you can't bring him in like that, bro.
You said to the moon immediately.
You got to put him to the moon, bro. But to answer your question, Cliff, bro, the right person won. I told y'all before the match started, I thought it should have went to a no contest, which I thought it was going when Cena got involved, but they let the match finish, which, all right, I ain't mad at that, but the right guy won. Good setup for, introduce the main event for the next program or whatever. I ain't mad at the match. Like, what is Jey Uso's first or second, like, legit title defense, bro? Like, we knew Logan Paul wasn't gonna fucking win that match, so it is what it is.
Hey, let me ask you one quick question involving Logan Paul. Do y'all think Logan Paul will eventually win that world championship?
No.
You don't think so?
No. Unless he becomes full-time, absolutely not.
I think they can get him for a season. Hey, bro, give me 5-6 months, and I think he could be. I think he would.
I think so too. I think he could.
They are.
You say 6 months. I say give me 2 years, solid. Then if you can do that, I can see it. I can see a good 4 to 5 month reign in that 2 month period. That 2 year period if he's going full time. But no, bro. Hell no. I just don't see it, bro.
Bro, they already putting bro in the biggest matches possible. He's in the main event with Cody, Jey Uso. Damn.
That's
John
good
Cena.
enough. That's good enough.
Right. Right. So you in that mix. So bro can wrestle. Bro has a social media following. They are attention whores, bro. WWE wants the most like that. It don't even look like wrestling no more, bro. If you look at it, that shit look like Caesar's Palace boxing.
Right.
You know, all type, everybody, all the sponsors, and go ahead.
I think of morale, bro. I think of morale. You have all these. It's different from the women when Ronda was on top. It's different. I'm looking at the morale of your core top guys, niggas like your CM Punks, Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, Braun Breakers, Sami Zayn, Kevin Owens, Randy Orton, so on and so forth. Those guys at the top of the mid card, all the way to the top of your main event, saying you put the title on Logan Paul. What does it do for morale for them niggas, bro? I know it's just business, this, that, and the third. I get that. But everybody's telling you how high the morale is now based upon creative and what everybody's going. You come in, you motherfuckers come in and hey, we taking the belt off of, let's say, Jay, and we putting it on Logan Paul for 6 months. Niggas would be like, what? Bro, put that shit on Drew, dog. What the fuck is you talking about? Put that shit on Drew. You know what I'm saying? I don't see that, bro.
But we'll see, man. Yeah, you got a point, Derek, about having pinfall victories on Saturday Night's Main Event. But like I think it was you that said that Saturday Night's Main Event. It's a glorified house show, man. So I mean, I think Saturday Night's Main Event is doing what it needs to be done, and all it does is advance the stories on TV, and that's what it do. So let's go on to the next show of the Triple Threat weekend, man. We got one more show after this. We have NXT Battleground, man. Battleground was a great show for NXT, man, and we had a surprise winner, man. We're gonna get that later on into the show, man. But let's go on into the card, man. With
I'm gonna hot tag myself out of this whole thing because I told you I didn't see the whole thing, but I will talk about the surprise thing. So I'm gonna hot tag myself out for the rest of the matches.
Okay. I'm just gonna talk a little bit more about some of the matches. We had like I said before in our group chat, man. The women showed out this weekend between the NXT and AEW. I thought the women matches probably was the matches of the week, the Saturday. I mean, what was it? Sunday. I'm getting my days mixed up. Sunday main events. And it started off with Kalani Jordan and then Sol Ruka, man. They had a great match with a great finish off the top rope. So Ruka finished off the top rope, even though it did look kind of spotty. That shit was really good, man. It was like on an RKO level match, man. But these two women showed out, man. And Kalani Jordan, man, I don't know if y'all saw it or not, man. She is vastly improved in ring. Her moves is looking more and more solid, kind of like a Liv Morgan, because the beginning she started off, soft like Liv Morgan. Now the change of persona, she's more deliberate with her moves, and you can see it in ring. Sol Ruka, I always loved Sol Ruka, man. I thought she was going to be moved up to the main roster sooner than later, but it looked like they did the later route for her and still working. And man, she could be the next one, man. The next Charlotte Flair to me. Sol Ruka is it, man.
I came here to say that.
What's your thoughts about Sol Ruka and Kalani Jordan, man?
I think it's on the women's side, and I don't want to be disrespectful to nobody, like saying they need to get out the way. I'm just saying the competition is real stiff because Sol Ruka is main roster worthy. I just feel like they're not bringing her up because it's really not a spot for her just yet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They got a spot for her, but in ring, personality wise, she's getting way, way better on the mic too. You know what I'm saying? And I think they want her to have that run with a title before they send her on up. But she is ready. She on some Charlotte Flair type shit, bro. She do moves that she got probably the dopest finisher in wrestling, bro.
Right.
Crazy ass timing that she hit that bitch off the top rope last night. That shit looked fucking
Soul Snatcher.
crazy.
That's the name of it.
Soul Snatcher, bro. But Kaylani, it looks great.
Yeah.
She looked way better. She bumps better now. Like, she used to be scared to get hit. Remember back in the day, we was talking about NXT hardcore women matches. They all scared to get hit. They all scared to do some damage. She took some bumps yesterday that showed me that she's been in there working out and she's really trying to take it next level. You know what I'm saying? When that face planted off the top of the rope, her shit smacked dead face first on the ring. You know what I'm saying? So, but Sol Ruka, man, so is main roster ready, man. So I don't even think the holdup is that she's not ready. I think they just don't got nothing for her as of yet. Like, hey, we got too much going on. Shit, we want to bring up Stephanie McCure. We already tested her on the main roster a couple of times. Right. She passed the litmus test. You know what I'm saying? Roxanne Perez is fitting in like a fucking glove. She won her qualifying match. You know what I'm saying? So we got women in place. We bringing her up, but I feel like she will work on Raw because Raw need a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? Just a little bit more up there. But Soul is ready. She's ready. This match was great pop-off match. Great pop-off match.
Catch, what thoughts about Sol Ruka versus Kalani Jordan?
Man, that match was dope. So, like I said in the group chat, I simultaneously had that on and the Mercedes and Hater match. And I definitely found myself kind of in awe. You know what I'm saying? Like with some of the shit that's so rude. Kalani Jordan too. You know what I'm saying? She ain't no slouch neither. Like I know she got like a gymnastics background or whatever. The Sol Ruka, bro, that shit it's shit we never seen before. You know what I'm saying? So it's compelling as fuck, bro, to watch. Like, how the fuck are you doing this? And then I just hope, like I said in the group chat, I hope her body can hold up over time, man.
Right.
That style, while it is dope as fuck, can you do that, or is there a way? I guess when she get to the main roster, will they? Do y'all think they will, like, tone it down? You know what I'm saying? Like, kind of like how y'all was talking about Penta and Phoenix when they got over, like to slow them up. Do y'all think they would like? Water her down?
I think they will tone her down and tell her to use those type of spots at like a pay-per-view or a special pay-per-view, but that will come during time in NXT. I think she got a little bit more time in NXT to, you know
what? I kind of think that they'll probably let her loose a little bit, man, because she's so different. And that's why she's dope, because nobody wrestles like her. You know what I'm saying? Like she'll fucking roundhouse kick you and then do a somersault into a fucking small package and shit like that. She be doing like crazy shit, man, and nobody doing that. So
she had that spot going that somersault from the ring to the outside of the ring in the middle of the match, man. That shit was dope too, man. Man, she's crazy
athletic, bro. Athletic. You know what I'm saying? So, shit, they probably they probably gearing some shit up, but they just moved up a few and they tested Stephanie McCure. She gone in a few weeks.
Oh yeah, she's gone.
Yeah, as soon as she dropped that title, she out of there.
Yeah.
So let's go on to the next match, man. I think you have a future tag team that will be called up to the main roster pretty soon, man. I'm loving first the match is the Culling versus Hank and Tank and Josh Briggs. I'm loving Hank and Tank, man. I don't know why, but I think that they could be a nice popular tag team that could go up to Raw. I think they're more of a Raw team, and they could possibly hold a little feud with the New Day or something, but I think they got something in Hank and Tank, man. Even Josh Briggs, man. Josh Briggs look like he been in going to the weight room a little bit and getting in shape now, and he looks credible. The culling with my man that was in AEW, he's teaching these cats how to
Sean Spears.
Sean Spears. He's teaching these cats, and you can tell that they are learning. And I love the team name, the culling. It's different. It's different, and I love the entrance too. But I thought this match was a great match, a good BC style match for these 6-man, and I think they got something special in Hank and Tank, man. I don't know about y'all, but Cash, what y'all thoughts about the Culling versus Hank and Tank and Josh Briggs?
Showcase match, you know what I'm saying? Like to show off who's next. You know what I mean? I rock with Hank and Tank. I know they came from Booker T's from his federation or whatever. They be asking him, you know what I'm saying, and kind of watching them interact with him. I was like, I mean, my fault, Fraxium. I kind of was like, at first I wasn't fucking with him because I ain't gonna front. I'm like, all right, man, here we go. You know what I'm saying? Baseball jerseys, you know what I'm saying? The jean shorts and shit. But when I actually paid attention to them, I'm like, nah, these dudes they get busy. You know what I'm saying? They get busy in the ring. It was good. It was a cool match. You know what I'm saying? Like it did what it was supposed to do, just showcase that these guys are dope. You know what I mean? That's kind of what my takeaway from the match was. Everybody in the ring are like credible in-ring performers. Now, how do we build them up to take that next step? But I do feel you with Hank and Tank. I could see them raw. Like, I guess whenever WWE decided to let the Creed brothers get their hands on that thing and start bringing, pause, super pause, mega pause. Pardon my left, my bad. Pardon my left. But you know what I mean? To bring them up to as far as like new talent and start weeding out the OG. But then I don't know. I ain't really no other tag teams down in NXT though at the same time either. Like
you're right.
Hank and Tank. What's Out the Mud? I see them with that new finisher. That shit. Hopefully they don't fucking kill nobody with that motherfucker. But OTM, I can see them. But and what's them guys from what's them guys, man, from what's the name of
Pretty Boys from Evolve?
I can't remember.
Swipe White, or something like that.
Swipe, yeah, them. Outside of them, I don't really know of any other tag teams that's coming up. So
you're right, Derek, man. They do remind me of Heavy Machinery, and that was good NXT tag team also. Let's go on. But what's your thoughts about this tag team match or 6-man match? Is he froze?
You hear me?
Yeah, now I can hear you.
Oh. You said y'all like Hank and Tank?
I like Hank and Tank. Thought they're entertaining, man. They're entertaining.
Ooh, like man, fuck.
They gonna be one of my. They gonna be on one of my future shows. WWE cut again. They never released Hank and Tank. They was doing good. They never released Hank and Tank. No, they was straight. That was my niggas, man. Hank and Tank. Yeah, boy, you already know where they headed. That's the problem I was talking about earlier, y'all. NXT got a big problem. They big guys look huggable. Hank and Tank look like they helpful. Sure, doing free Saturday will help you move. Just bite a beer.
Oh, shit.
You know what I'm saying? Briggs the same way. Briggs sad that his big friendly Japanese friend ain't there. He crying like a bitch. Because his boy gone. Come on, y'all. NXT has a top guy problem. Nobody looks intimidating. Nobody on that roster right now outside of Obafemi, who's faking an accent. I wonder if he's gonna keep it on the main roster. You know what I'm saying? Trick, my guy, definitely. But we see what Trick on. They own some shit. We're gonna talk about that in a minute.
Yeah,
Nobody on the NXT roster looks intimidating. Ricky
Wait.
Saints,
They just
my
got
guy.
somebody though.
Top guy, who?
Jasper Troy.
Jasper Troy.
Yeah.
Oh, boy, from LFG.
Yeah.
He got to get his talk right. He that mic work. He's talking scripted. It ain't free flowing yet.
Yeah,
I heard him do 2 promos, and it ain't there yet. So we got to see how he is. You know what I'm saying? That's why I feel like they need to utilize more managers and more talking. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like that art is not dead. You know what I'm saying? Get these guys some managers. Get these guys somebody that can speak for them. You know what I'm saying? Get these guys some advocates. You know what I'm saying? We need a new Paul Heyman pretty soon. Shit, Paul Heyman ain't getting no younger, y'all. Paul Heyman a few years away from stop being an on-screen character.
Yeah.
Who's the next Paul Heyman?
Fact.
So we need some guys. So
That's a fact.
So if we're gonna do it that way, listen, nobody in NXT looks like they can win a fight. Outside of Obafemi, bro.
Hey,
and it's starting to get bad.
Hey, that should be a future show for us, bro. Which NXT, WWE, AEW wrestlers look like they can kick our ass, or who do we think we can kick? That should be a show, bro.
I could kick anybody as AEW. I stood next to Adam Cole, man. I could beat Adam Cole. I was about to say I could take Adam Cole, but I could beat Adam Cole up. We the same height, we the same size, and I'm bigger than him. Pause. Let's go on to the next match though. You don't think Tony D'Angelo or Stax Lorenzo are main event quality wrestlers that can take it to the next level against Obafemi? Because Tony D'Angelo had a great match against Obafemi before, and they was toe to toe. Do you don't think they don't think they can be that main event? But I think Tony D'Angelo gonna go up though.
We've always had somebody from NXT that looks intimidating, that looks the part, that had the size, that looks like, okay, he's going to be a problem. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, Bronson Reed, come on, like, you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Like Bronson Reed, shit like that. Braun Breaker, like somebody that looks intimidating. Damn, this motherfucker is a beast. Who are we saying that about right now? Because everybody on NXT right now, male-wise, it's a top guy problem. They have too many women. It's like, damn, bro. It's women here that we can't send you up because there's too many there. We have too many top tier women. On NXT, they are starving. They can take the tag team champions, y'all. They can tank. and then who else is in the division? Because Fraction was miles above that whole division. Like, hey, bro, get these dudes out of there. Now, SmackDown probably has the best tag division in the world. You know what I'm saying? And then outside Obafemi, bro, he's gone. He's gone. They're about to start testing him on the main roster. But, bro, when they get Joe Hendry over there in a year or two, or whatever his contract is up, you know what I'm saying? He's already been main roster tested at WrestleMania, amongst all places. And then Trick Williams is about to do a TNA run. So he coming back going to the main roster. Miles Bourne, we'll talk about him later, but you got a top guy problem over there in NXT.
What's your thoughts about the Stax Lorenzo versus Tony D'Angelo match?
Right person won, but I'm starting to feel sellers more and more about that Tony D'Angelo not working on the main roster. I feel that.
They got some
that mafia gimmick probably won't work. But Tony D'Angelo, size wise, look wise, like if they tweak it, you know what I'm saying? The right person won with this match, but Tony D'Angelo, it's time for him to leave too. Shit.
Yeah, it's time
Stacks
to go.
Lorenzo. Yeah, Stacks can hold his own under NXT and develop a little bit more. I like Stacks.
I do too.
You know, but yeah, Tony, it's shit. It's time to go. What more?
Yeah, you
what
right.
more can you do?
You right there. You right there. Powerhouse Hives and Brody King, it might be a problem for me. It might be a real problem.
Everybody got damn like
I can't touch it.
man. Adam Cole. Man, Adam Cole look like my son. For real.
All right, Cash, what's your thoughts about the Tony D'Angelo and Stacks Lorenzo match?
That match was dope. Again, when I watch NXT, I am watching to see like either you got it or do you not have it. You know what I'm saying? Like I watch it on a pause, but I watch the matches on the curve. You know what I'm saying? Where I'm like, okay, like I'm not judging them like I watch WWE. Stacks, I'm glad that he's like by himself and he's because I really didn't pay him attention. It's just like you like Tony D'Angelo's sidekick. You know what I'm saying? But like watching him stand on his own against Tony D, like that was he's dope. Like I fuck with him.
Right.
Yeah, Tony D'Angelo on the main roster he ain't gonna make it unless they repackage him somehow. But it's like for those of us who like shit, how long he been in NXT, bro? It's been like 3-4 years. It feel like it.
I think longer than that.
Yeah.
This is the character that I know. So for me, if you're not the mob boss, then who are you? He do get said in the chat, the spine buster. He give me Arn Anderson vibes if they could put him with the right people, like almost like I'm an enforcer. Like you call me, I'm about to get shit done. Right. But him just being like a solo, like like as much as we love Arn Anderson, he was never like the stand on his own guy. You know what I'm saying? He was always with other people and except when he was going to the ring, you know what I'm saying? When he wrestling, we fuck with him, but like him cutting a promo, his promos was dope, but it was straight to the point. Like, you know what I mean? And then he got the fuck on. And I feel like if Tony D'Angelo can get that type of character arc somehow, and they put him with the right people, then maybe he can survive. But like what Ooh said earlier, like we're gonna be looking up next year. I hope he don't be cut type vibe, because I don't wish that on nobody, you know what I'm saying? But I can't see him surviving. It's like it's definitely time for you to graduate, bro. You gotta go. Like you gotta make room for these other guys coming through. So you put him with Karrion Kross.
Hey, Catch. Do you remember when NXT 2.0 started?
Yes.
What year was that?
2020 or 2021. Damn.
Okay, so he's been there 5 years, bro. 5-6 years.
Yeah, because I remember when they changed the colors and all that. Yeah, that was when Hit Row and them was just coming through, and Street Profits had just left. Damn.
Tony D was one of those new niggas that was in that War Games 2.0 match.
Yeah,
so that's been 6 years, bro. 6 years. Too long. Almost 10 years he's been there.
Oof.
Yeah, man.
I think he's gone.
Maybe you could put him with Karrion Kross somehow, make him like Karrion Kross. Like I don't know. That's one thing I could think of, bro. And I'm thinking off the top of my head, like you got to put him with somebody. He can't go up there and stand alone and still be the bomb.
His growth ain't there because Trick was there in 2020 as well, right? Was Trick there in 2020, 2021?
Yep. Trick was there in 2020, 2021. Carmelo won the belt. He unified the Cruiserweight and the North American title when he beat Swerve the very first episode of 2.0. So, yeah.
Trick 5 years look different. They 5 years look different because Trick 5 years look like I'm progressing up my potential ladder.
Yeah.
Trick wasn't even wrestling.
Tony looking like he peaking. Yeah. Trick was the manager for 2 years, 2-3 years.
Yep.
Part-time wrestler.
Trick, he's a star, bro. He's a star.
Yeah. So let's go on to the next match, man. Another banger of a match between these two, man. Stephanie Vacure defeats Jordan Grace to retain her NXT World Championship, man. Great match, man. And I like how the crowd with Stephanie Vacure little move that Booker T makes the noise with the crowd is joining in with it now, man. That's that. I like that, but man, I thought
Booker T getting them over. Booker T be getting them over, dog.
yeah,
Yeah, you do.
exactly. Um, this match was great, man. I didn't know Stephanie Vacure can jump off the top rope with like that, man, with that finish. I never really saw her do that finish like that. Maybe I gotta pay attention to more of her matches. Jordan Grace, man, I think she's slimming down to be more flexible with the WWE wrestlers now.
Wellness policy over here a little different.
Yeah, I think so.
You get away with that shit, TNA.
She looks good though. She looks good
You
though.
look great.
Looks good. But I thought these two went down, man. I don't know which match is better, this match or the Kehlani Jordan match, but like I said, man, the women showed out this weekend, man, and they was like, man, we gonna have the best women match this weekend, and they showed out, man. Catch what you thoughts about Stephanie Vacure versus Jordan Grace, Juice Grace. Hey, how you doing, Alex? Man, it's our first time seeing you in the chat, man. Make sure you hit the like button, man. Make sure you subscribe to the program. We here every week.
They're elite, bro. I know they in NXT, but they are elite women's wrestlers, bro. That was a banger of a match. That match gets an A for me. That match was dope. That match was super dope, bro. I want them to run that back.
Yeah,
they got to run that back. Like I can't wait to see them on the main roster and for them to spin the block. Like we're gonna see them at WrestleMania in probably 3 years. You feel me? Like this one of them. Like I mean, shit. That shit was dope, bro. I ain't really got. What's the name of her move? Spiral? Is it the Spiral? You call
Spiral something. That's my first time seeing her doing that move.
Yeah, they're great, bro. They're elite women's wrestlers. Jordan Grace, hard hitting. She kind of was giving me heelish vibes during the match.
I think it's time to go that way. Yes, I think it's time to go that way.
Yeah, she was mugging Booker T. You know what I'm saying? Like kind of grimming him because she know that, you know what I mean. He kind of favors Stephanie, obviously.
Right.
Yeah, but that match was dope, bro. That was a hard hitting match, bro. That was actually one of the better matches of the weekend. Out of everybody, you know what I'm saying? Like not just grouping them with women.
Ooh, what's your thoughts about the Stephanie Vacure versus Jordan Grace?
Match of the night on this card, in my opinion, and Jordan Grace need to go heel.
Mm-hmm.
It's time for that character to get up there because and they don't got a top heel woman over there, in my opinion, that what I'm saying, because deserves it right now outside of her because Stephanie Vacure is out of here. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like she's gone.
Right.
They tested her, like I said earlier. They tested her already. She got the look. She got the social media following. They love her ass. She got the in-ring ability. She already spearheading the Triple H stuff. Go ahead. She got the assets. You know what I'm saying? Man, she got the it factor. But Jordan Grace she definitely got it too. That's the problem I was saying earlier, fellas. Like we got aces in the hole. We got first round draft picks that I can put both these girls in the main roster right now,
right.
And they will definitely go there and fit in. You know what I'm saying? But Stephanie Vacure, I think they gearing her up to go. I think this was the win that's over her Grace that she needed. Jordan Grace is now on 3 in title matches. But I think Jordan Grace goes heel and wins that title from her, and then Stephanie Vacure goes into the main roster. No
Hey,
way
fel-
you got Julia up there and Steph ain't up there.
Hey, fellas, remember what I said last week about, women hitting their prime in pro wrestling and when they should retire?
Facts,
Stephanie,
Alex. Facts.
Stephanie Vercure is 32 years old. I think that's kind of why they're like, okay, she can cut it in the ring. She can cut this. Let's get her up out of here. Because 35, 36, 37, that's when they're like, I ain't got kids now. I think I might want to start having kids and slow down and shit. So she got, if that's what they're looking at, 5 years for Stephanie Vercure. So yeah, they'll probably go get her to the main roster ASAP.
And we go on to the next match, man. And they also introduced Mike Santana to the
Your Tuesday.
NXT television, so he will be wrestling. I forgot my
Next
man's
deal.
name.
I mean, next working relationship.
Yeah,
Working relationship.
I forgot his name in No Quarter Catch Crew, but he'll be wrestling Deckman this Tuesday coming up. You had the world next match. We had the world championship match, Obafemi versus Miles Bourne. They're trying to build up Miles Bourne as the next Randy Orton and the next big name, man. Trying to build up his story of being deaf and with the speech impediment because he's deaf, and he's the first basically the first deaf wrestler in WWE. Miles Bourne, man, he has a great look, great drop kick. I guess they work.
Hey, drop kick. I'm saying that drop kick. Randy Orton drop kick.
That Randy Orton drop kick, man. He's basically Randy Orton 2.0.
Yeah.
But everybody knew that Obafemi was going to win this match, man. The match was good, but it was just too predictable. Miles Bourne is not believable yet. Not yet. He still has some work to do, and I guess that's the point of this match, that to say that Miles Bourne is going to be the next one they're going to be working with to be in that main event scene sooner than later. What's your thoughts about Obafemi versus Miles Bourne?
It was that match to test them. Let's see where he at, but it goes in line with what I said earlier. They have a top guy problem because right now we don't have nobody for Obafemi. We just did the Devon Holland triple threat match. We just let go of Eddie Thorpe. We just, you know what I'm saying? We don't have a challenger right now for Obafemi. Yeah. So we did one of those, random thing. It made one, but Miles Bourne has been really looking good the last few months. You know what I'm saying? I like him. And like you said, that drop kick is beautiful, man. It's like Okada and Randy Orton. So he basically is a shorter version of Randy Orton. Oba is biding this time right now. I think they're gonna really get somebody in that title picture soon because I feel like he's out of there. You know what I'm saying? So you got to get the rest of these guys up. But it's it's like, remember the NXT Black and Gold days to where somebody get that title shot. We know they're not winning it, but they had a great showing and it really got them over and it made us believe that they could probably win it one day. That's what they're trying to position Miles Bourne in. You know what I'm saying?
Logan Paul.
Huh?
Logan Paul. He looks believable. Try to win, but we know goddamn well he ain't winning that motherfucker.
Yeah. The facts. Roman Reigns, Cody Rhodes. Yeah, you know it. You know what I'm saying? But it puts him in position to be on a higher level. So Miles Bourne definitely benefited from this match, man. Obafemi, like I said, buying his time here in NXT. He's about to be called up first round draft pick. And I just right now, for the life of me, don't see who could win the title outside of like a Ricky Saints if they get that North American title off Ricky Saints. Do you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But still, we don't have nobody that's intimidating on that NXT roster. The Ricky Saints ain't intimidating. They talk about fashion. Oh, so you know her. Book. Like, boy, my wife was like, yeah. Ooh. Yeah, Ricky little, Saints. But it's nobody on that roster right now, I feel like, outside of him that can beat Obafemi, or that looks like it's a great match for Obafemi. Shit, Trick Williams, we got to talk about him in a minute.
It said crowd was chanting RKO. You right. Cash, what your thoughts
RKOJ?
about what your thoughts about Obafemi and Miles Bourne?
Dope match. Miles Bourne, he looked great. Like he's the future, but are they? I don't like when they play off of people's disabilities instead of just letting them cook. You know what I'm saying? Like I understand the inclusion portion of it, but like just okay, we put it out there. We know he great. You know what I'm saying? So like
I gotta disagree with that. They have to have him tell his story because he's going through it in real life. So why not tell his story? You
I
know
mean,
that's
so
that's
like
an
so now
accomplishment.
we know, right? We know, right? But I don't like it's like he's great though. So like now what? Do we keep you know what I'm saying? Like how long do we keep because
I don't think
we
we drill.
thinking
I don't think they dwelling on it. I think they just introducing it to because that was our first,
mhm,
basically our first time having him really step out and branch out like that.
mhm.
So they trying to let the crowd get to know Miles Bourne, but really know his story. Then whatever story next, I don't even think they don't even dwell on his speech or his hearing ability. I don't think they're gonna dwell on that unless he mentioned
Yeah, he need like he clearly need a manager. Kind
it.
of like what
Definitely.
Rube saying, like
Yeah.
because but he's him though. Like I felt like he put on a great performance against. But like now, what then you can kind of see within the crew is dissension. Like you can see, guy I can't think of his name right now.
Tavion
Uh,
Heights.
no, the leader, not Tavion
Oh,
Heights.
Regal son.
yeah,
Yeah, Regal
Charlie,
son,
Charlie.
Charlie Dempsey.
Dempsey.
yeah.
Dempsey. You can see that Dempsey like Miles Bourne just got a title opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Tavion Heights gave props to Santana and was like, "Yo, like I'm looking at this like." The opportunity, and then now he kind of looking like, what the fuck? Okay, I'm just here. I was the, you know, the cup champion or whatever. Now I'm just kind of lingering. But I want to see where they go with Miles Bourne because to me, you got to push him. You know what I'm saying? Like Trick is out of there, Oba's out of there. Saints can't beat Oba. Like
Yo, but
it
Tavion
just don't
Heights,
it
man,
don't.
don't Tavion Heights is good, bro.
He is good. He is good. They're in the same crew, so you know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean. I mean, I guess eventually you had them, but I don't know. I like Miles Bourne as far as like in ring, and he got that look. You know what I'm saying? He got that look. Like that motherfucker's a star. You could tell. You know what I'm saying? It's like he's a star. So like they need to figure out who takes the belt from Oba and how they move forward. It can't be, not it can't be, but it shouldn't be Ricky Saints because it just Oba's a fucking monster. He's been running through everybody. You know what I mean? Shouldn't be.
Alex said Joe Hendry. Alex said should Joe
Mm,
Hendry beat Oba for the title?
Alex says, I mean, I don't
If
want
I'm
to move
TNA,
ahead, but
I'm demanding a favor after that win last
I
night.
mean,
I
That
think
was
they
talking
go.
we
about.
put him on WrestleMania though. I feel like that's the favor. Like, hey,
Yeah,
Ooh,
you
you
on
right?
WrestleMania, we take your title.
yeah. I'm gonna put
Yeah,
him here.
we gonna whoop your ass at WrestleMania and take your belt on our smaller show.
Yeah, like
TNA
that's
need a victory.
No, man. This guess what though? Guess what? Let's go on to the next match because I want to talk about it.
yeah, yeah.
Um, the next match is TNA World Champion Joe Hendry loses his title against Trick Williams. What a surprising match, man! But I think it's smart. It's a smart move for TNA because you know why? Guess who's going to tune in on Thursday just to see Trick Williams with that title? Every WWE fan that has TNA Championship Wrestling on their TV, man. First of all, with the match, man, I thought the match was pretty good, man. And Trick Williams, man, he's showing that he could play. He a way better heel
way better heel, bro.
than face.
Buck could be a big face.
Yeah, he could be a big face, but he's showing all day that he's getting better and better in the in ring. Joe Hendry, he's still okay in ring and stuff. The crowd loves Joe Hendry, man. But that was just a surprising thing. I never thought that you would see a WWE / NXT wrestler hold another world title on WWE TV in TNA, man, TNA World Championship on WWE TV, held by a WWE wrestler. And what is next for TNA, and what is next for Trick Williams, man? You'll see Trick Williams come weekly on TNA television, man. Let's start off with Catch. Actually, let's start off with Bundles, man. Bundles said he wanted to chop.
Bundles, yeah.
All right, Pete. I didn't see the match, but I knew the result or whatever, and I'm actually shocked by that shit. I was gonna touch on something that Alex actually pointed out in the chat. Like, damn, like in the last 5 years, it seemed like a lot of niggas who don't even work there won that belt, bro. That, to a degree, in the past, that would have hurt a company where everybody else outside the company won the title, but motherfuckers in the company. I actually think in this case, it long term over the next month to 3 months, it actually is helping TNA, bro. Joe Hendry's gonna win that belt right back off of Trick Williams at a TNA pay-per-view. This is gonna probably be the biggest, drawn or viewed TNA pay-per-view of all time. So it works, but it's like, God damn, bro, this nigga got beat 3 minutes at WrestleMania. He got eliminated within 4 minutes at the Royal Rumble, and this nigga lost the belt. Like, God damn, bro.
He ain't having good luck.
But at the end of the day, like, again, if this anybody else, any other company, they destroying these boys. But it's WWE, so it's kind of like, I guess they get away with it, but God damn, man. Like, we get it that he's coming to work for y'all when his contract is up, but that company still go exist, my nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, take it easy. Shit.
I be going on my website, Derek, man, to watch TNA sometimes. You smoke crack, don't you? Streaming. But Bundles. Catch, what your thoughts about this main event match, Trick Williams versus Joe Hendry?
Man, I was shocked, bro. I just didn't think in a million years WWE wrestler, currently contracted wrestler, carry a TNA title. But Trick Williams is the right person to do that with, because he's a star, bro. Like, he's a star. Like, he's must see TV. You know what I mean? And like you said earlier, Cliff, like, every watches WWE programming or watches NXT programming is going to be tuned in. Like Derek just said in the chat, if you don't have Access TV, better jailbreak your Fire Stick or whatever your streaming site of choice is to figure out how to watch this. My fault, let me be politically correct. Go get the TNA app for $9.99 in your app store, whether you have an Android or an iPhone. But now, even me, like, I'm definitely gonna be tuned in. And Santana already was woofing. Like, okay, like, whoever win this belt, they all got to see.
I think Santana gonna go for that title now.
Santana versus Trick.
Yeah. So, like, this is dope how they just intertwining and weaving this shit. It's like y'all always say slow burn. It's a slow burn. I thought for sure, I'm like, okay, Trick gonna go up to the main roster after this, like, for sure. And it's like, wait, hold up. Nope. He about to have a TNA run. I'm just curious how long. Like, do he get a run, or is it like a quick, like Bundle says, is it quick, get it right back, or do he get a run?
I think 4-3, man, the next big TNA pay-per-view, because I think Trick main roster bound. I think Trick is main roster bound, man. He out of there.
Yeah.
I can't do nothing. Like you said, I thought he was done before this match.
Yeah. Do he show up? Nah, that'd be doing too much. Like, do he show up on a main roster with it, then lose it? Nah, he don't even get there.
I don't think they go spit on him that much, bro. Like the TNA don't need to get disrespected that much, bro. But no, I think he show up on NXT, then he dropped that goddamn belt soon, immediately after.
Mm.
You said Mike Awesome, Taz beat Mike Awesome and to win the ECW championship, and they was on WCW and the one was on WWF. But the thing that was different between that, they never really put that ECW title on TV until the WWF bought ECW.
Nope, that's wrong, Cliff, bro. That's wrong. Remember,
go ahead.
Taz won that belt, and instead of them letting him just drop it immediately after, he had to come on WWE TV, get beat by Triple H while he was ECW champion.
But did they show it on TV?
Yeah, it was on SmackDown.
Oh, it was? Okay.
Triple H was WWF champion. Taz was ECW champion. Triple H beat him. Then the next day, he went and dropped it to Tommy Dreamer. Spit on them boys. Spit on them boys.
Wow. Trick versus Carmelo. I want them to be back together for real, Alex.
Me too.
What's your thoughts about Trick Williams winning the TNA championship?
I was surprised as hell, man. I was surprised that they let him do it, but now I'm like, all right, TNA need a big victory. Like, we got this working relationship. Give us a fucking signature win, or give us something that we can be like, okay, boom. I know somebody can beat us for the belt, we win it back, but he still beat my champion. TNA president was right there, front row. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's great exposure for TNA.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I think it's a great storyline for NXT and TNA relationship, but I just feel like TNA, it can't let it be so super one-sided this time like AEW did. You know what I'm saying? Like give somebody on TNA a significant win. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Hank and Tank can lose them tag team titles. You know what I'm saying? They can lose some tag team titles, you know what I'm saying? Let Nick Nemeth beat Oba or beat somebody over here. You know? But they need a win. But that was a Trick and showed that, hey, I thought Trick was gone. I thought Joe Henry was gonna get this nice big win, and Trick was on his way out to the main roster. But Trick, man, I guess they slow cooking him a little bit longer. I felt the same way about Brian Breaker, man. Like, damn, bro, send this dude up. But it was perfect when he finally went up there. So I'm not going to, bash him too much. But Trick definitely looks the part, plays the part, is the part. Joe Hendry already a made man. Go ahead.
I got a question for y'all. Like, do y'all feel like it's a slow burn, or is it like intentionally icing out certain TNA people that used to work in WWE? Like, why are we crossing this? Is that done intentionally? Do you think it'll ever happen, or you think it's like, nah, keep them away? Like Mustafa Ali, Nick Nemeth, AJ Francis. Like, why are we not seeing them pop up?
I think with guys like AJ Francis, it just ain't gonna happen because he's been very outspoken against the company since he's been released. So I don't think it's gonna happen with him. But guys like Nick Nemeth, they've wrestled WWE guys on TNA TV. They just haven't been over on WWE TV. Yeah. But I think it's a possibility with those guys, just not with AJ.
I think they try and get over new wrestlers. That's all. We already saw Nick Nemeth before, so why would you want to see him on WWF TV again? There's no reason to have him on TV because we already saw him. They just trying to get over new wrestlers, man. Lesser known wrestlers on WWE TV, and Say, for instance, a WWE fan likes that wrestler, such as Mike Santana or Joe Hendry, just like Joe Hendry. We WWE fans will tune in on TNA television just to watch a Joe Hendry or a Mike Santana. But we're not gonna watch Nick Nemeth because we already know what Nick Nemeth is about, or Dolph Ziggler is about. Who else is over there?
Because they brought
WWE
the
fans
Hardy.
didn't
The
really
reason I
like
asked, because
Ash by Elegance. That's the one chick that used to be with Charlotte, Dana Brooke. She over there. Alicia Fox
Dana
over there.
Yeah. The reason I asked because they brought the Hardys over, you know what I'm saying, the NXT real quick against Fraxium. And I'm like, okay.
That's the Hardys,
so I was I know, but it just made me think, like, okay, like Mustafa Ali, you know what I mean? Why haven't we seen him yet? Or why I get you know what I'm saying, but when we seen Nick Nemeth, I feel like I'm missing somebody that I was thinking of. But I was just curious, you know what I'm saying? Like, why didn't they, you know what I'm saying? What y'all thought? Like, why don't they? Or is it like, all right, down the line, we ain't just going to pause, blow the load. You know what I'm saying? We're going to wait down the line to where it makes sense.
Hey, shout out to Alex for asking that question, bro. We're gonna have a question segment at the very end, my dog. That's one of the things we definitely gonna answer.
Yeah, so I think
Oh, yeah,
Uga
Derek, Elias.
Oh yeah, Elias did come over there. Yeah. So let's go on to the next pay-per-view, man, of the weekend, man. AEW hosted Double or Nothing, their yearly pay-per-view, and it was super, super,
Quadruple or nothing.
super long, man. And this shit has a ton of matches, man. Oh my god. Not gonna lie, man. I fell asleep on some of these matches, man. Cause it was just so long.
Highlight. This is the highlights. Shit.
Just do the highlights. Shit. Let me hold on.
Shit, where Fernando at, man? Fernando need to cover
Fernando
that.
Where
said
you at,
Double or
man?
Nothing was
Where you
great,
at,
man.
Fernando?
I'm looking at these results, man. Let's start off with one of the.
Oh no, okay, that's the pre-show. I was about to say, God damn.
Yeah, the pre-show was long, man. But I want to highlight the tag team match, man. What you want to know your thoughts of the FTR and Nigel McGuinness versus and Daniel Garcia match. Oops said this match didn't need to be on the card when we was talking earlier. And I kind of agree with him. They kind of if you was watching Collision, they created this story to get Nigel McGuinness back into the ring. I guess they was feuding with Tony Schiavone. That's how I got started, right? Bundles.
Correct.
My thoughts about this match, I thought it was a rehash of the WWE story with Pat McAfee and Gunther getting a commentator to wrestle a wrestler. Nigel McGuinness, man. When I was watching this match, I thought he looked good against Daniel Bryan. FTR, I didn't think he looked that good against the FTR matchup. Bones, I just want to know what was your thoughts with FTR and Nigel McGuinness versus Daniel Garcia and who FTR versus Nigel McGuinness and Daniel Garcia. I'm sorry. What was your thoughts with this match?
Bro, I agree with Rube. It's a couple of matches that did deserve to be on this pay-per-view. This is one of them, bro. It was a standard tag team match, but it went way too fucking long, bro. Way too fucking long. This shit was like over 20 minutes, bro. This is Collision match, 12 minutes tops at best, bro. It didn't need to be this long. It wasn't a bad match. It wasn't with FTR. It wasn't a great match. It was just a standard tag team match to get Nigel McGuinness back in the ring. It was okay at best. It's just way too fucking long.
And Cash, what's your thoughts about this match? I forgot the first match. I'm sorry, but we're gonna get through the first match next. Cash, what's your thoughts about this match?
It was pointless. Pointless. A pointless match. It was pointless, bro. It doesn't make sense. He said, you know, Young Bucks and FTR, two of the best tag teams, and they appear to not want the tag team titles. And the Hurt Syndicate are the champions in the angle with MJF. That describes AEW, bro. Why did we bring Nigel McGuinness from off the announce table to tag with Dick Dancing Daddy? What was the point? Like, what's the point? Like, what? Like, and then put it on the fucking pay-per-view. Why would I want to spend $50 and that be part of the reason for me to spend $50?
Yeah, Alex.
You go take the belts from him, Derek.
Alex, I agree with you. They overdone. They overdone, man. And
they need a return.
And I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Man.
I'm a big fan of Stokely as a manager, but I fucking hate. I don't like him.
He don't work with FTR.
Right.
You don't fit with
him.
It don't
fit
right.
with
him. Don't work.
Not at all.
It don't look
FTR
right.
definitely need like a Jim Cornette.
Yeah, like that's their whole classic throwback. And you put Stokely and throw him in a jogging suit to say FTR and just expect us to be like, oh yeah, this is it. Like I ain't fucking with it.
Oh, you already said your thoughts, but you got anything to say about this match?
Should have been on the card. Dynamite special show at best. Collision.
Maybe a Friday night
Rampage.
Rampage.
Should have been on the card. Like this card didn't need that. Didn't need 11 matches.
Said Rampage.
I know one match that should stay and been on the card, man. What an awesome match, man. More than I expected. Owen Hart Tournament Women's Cup Final. Mercedes Moné defeats Jamie Hayter to be the Owen Hart Cup champion, man. I think we all knew what was going to happen to this, but this was a great match, man. Great hard-hitting female match, man. I was surprised what I got from Mercedes Moné in this match, man. She always proved that she is one of the top female wrestlers in the industry. She went against another top female wrestlers in the industry. I just wish Jamie Hayter changed that persona. But Mercedes Moné showed out this week. Like I said, all the women matches this weekend was top notch, in my opinion. Besides the time for the AEW side, but I still thought it was a top notch match. Bundles, what's your thoughts about Mercedes Moné versus Jamie Hayter? And what's your thoughts about Mercedes Moné winning? And you get to see Toni Storm versus Mercedes Moné for the championship.
I kind of don't want to see that match, but I understand it's the money match. I actually had Jamie Hayter winning, bro. I had Jamie Hayter winning, but it didn't go that way. But this might shock some of y'all. This was my third favorite match of the weekend, bro.
That's not shocking.
Because I shit on AEW a little bit, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, I don't think they have the best women's division as they tout. But after watching that match, if you were just to show somebody, you know, a WWE women's match and then show them this match, they'd be like, damn, their women's division is pretty even. You know what I'm saying? This was that damn good, bro. Like, Jamie Hayter ain't been the same since she returned from injury, but this looked like the old Jamie Hayter, bro. This looked like the old Jamie Hayter.
Yeah.
And Mercedes, she was looking like she was out there working with Bailey again. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was honestly blown away by this match because I did not think it was going to be that good. I was thoroughly entertained and impressed with this match, bro. I want to give it like a 10 across the board, but I can't, bro, because it was another match that was actually on this card that was my favorite match of the weekend, bro. But shit, 4.5 stars, easy, dog.
Derek, I agree with you. What you said, man. Mercedes, man, they look better than ever since the Britt Baker and Camille matches, man. All that, man. She looks way better. Like she's been in the laboratory working on her craft, man. All she needs to do is work on her speaking ability, and she'll be top notch. Catch, what your thoughts about Jamie Hayter versus Mercedes Moné?
That was a hell of a match, bro. That was a hell of a match. Like Mercedes Moné. Sorry, boo boo. I'm sorry. I apologize to you. I'm gonna apologize to you without my camera on. See the face you and look you in the eyes and tell you that I was wrong. You are fucking incredible. I will never say nothing about what you do on the microphone because I don't give a fuck. You that goddamn good in the ring. Man. And I didn't think about that, Cliff. Like Jamie Hayter is a great worker also. And so it was like watching ladies at her zenith, bro. Like she's incredible, man. That fucking move to win the match where she like low on the lowest of keys, DDT'd her and then rolled her up. That was fucking fire, bro. That was fire. That was fire.
Right.
And there was another spot she had where she jumped. I don't remember if it was through the rope or over the ropes where she kind of Jamie in the head and Jamie hit her head, the back of her head on the floor, and she kind of like rose up and smiled at the camera. Just the little intricacies that she does, man. She's incredible, bro. And yeah, she probably finna get this title, and God willing, she can get a manager when she get it though. Respect. I'm saying that respectfully because I'm wrong.
Exactly. Ooh, what's your thoughts about Mercedes Moné versus Jamie Hayter?
She's now 22-0 in singles matches since coming to AEW. 22-0. You know, he lost the matches. He came over here. So it's a foregone conclusion of who's going to win that title at All In, fellas.
Oh yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So I just hope they really put together a nice story because Mercedes can go. Tony, she been more character driven lately. She had a horrendous match on this card. I want to say that, but she can go. And let's not fumble this dream match like we did Britt Baker's and the other dream matches in AEW. You know what I'm saying? Mercedes can sell her ass. She was like, like Liv Morgan to me is like probably the best seller in wrestling. But like Mercedes be looking like legit injured after certain moves. Like, oh shit, I think they're gonna throw the X up. Like that tombstone, her body fell a little limp the other way. You know what I'm saying? It's like, damn, you know what I'm saying? So she's still the master of her craft, man. So hate from me, man. Definitely was a great match. Seller says, yeah, it was probably I'm putting this slightly above the Jordynne Grace Stephanie McCure match. So it probably was a top female match this weekend.
Yep. I agree, man. Let's go on to the next. We're gonna focus on the story driven matches, not all matches on the card because there's just too many matches, and some of the matches just wasn't important to talk about in my opinion. But we're gonna go on to the story driven matches. I think the next match I want to highlight is the AEW World Tag Team Championship match. You had the Hurt Syndicate versus the Sons of Texas, Dustin Rhodes and what's the other cat name?
Sammy Guevara.
Sammy Guevara. That's how bad he ain't been on TV. I forgot about it. He's the pillar of the AEW. Man, right. I like the Hurt Syndicate, man, as a tag team, man. The only thing is, it's not a believable tag team in AEW that can beat them. There's no other tag teams in AEW that can beat them. I like, where's the son of Billy Guns at, the Gun Brothers? Where they at? Are they in AEW still?
They hide and try to run that contract out. Shine,
Yeah, I
wait.
feel you. Yeah, waiting it out, huh, I guess.
They all just announced a new tag team got signed.
But I'm liking the story between MJF and the Hurt Syndicate a little bit. They're trying to tell a story, and you can tell that they are telling a story. It's not Tony Khan that's telling the story. It's them. And they tell a story that went. I guess they working on the future MJF versus Bobby Lashley match. Basically, I think that's might gonna go into All In. You have 6 weeks to All In, so they got time to work on a story between them. And I think they're gonna drop that tag team sooner than later. Tag team championship sooner than later. But I thought this was a good match. Dusty Rhodes, at his age, taking Spears in the wall, in the barricade. Man, Dustin, Gold Dust, man, 2 thumbs up, man. You still got it. Sammy Guevara, Tony Khan hold you, man. I'm sorry. I don't know how you gonna get back into good grace with Tony Khan and get back into single competition. But he lost in the sauce, man. It's gonna be hard to get back.
Went from pillar to filler.
Right. But I liking Bobby, the Hurt Syndicate so far, man. What's your thoughts about the Hurt Syndicate and the Sons of Texas?
I like the tag team match. Dustin Rhodes been wrestling since I was a kid, man. So props to him still being able to go at it. But I like the Hurt Syndicate being tag team champions, and I like the eventual matchup between them and FTR. Or somebody else. I don't want to see them versus the Bucks, but I do want to see them versus FTR in a tag team match. MJF, man, his storyline starting to be wash, rinse, repeat.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's starting to be this, hey, I thought we were cool, or I'm infiltrating you, or, you know what I'm saying, some type of false friendship or some type of false faction. Did that shit with Jericho, did that shit with Adam Cole, doing this shit again. It's like, bro, you can't be trusted. I ain't fucking with you like that. I know how this ends. You know what I'm saying? So he always got the same type of storyline that takes 9 months to conclude, bro. So I don't know, man. I'm not really feeling MJF with the Hurt Business as a group, but anxious to see where it goes storyline wise. So good match though. If Shelton would have hit that last knee clean, see when Sammy was doing that dive, when Bobby Lashley was holding up MJF's hand, Shelton Benjamin stopped the suicide dive from Sammy Guevara with the knee, but he got there a split second late, bro. So if he would have got there right in time, and he had saw that smack on it, man, it would have been way more crucial. It looked okay, but if he would have got it right on time, man. But that knee Shelton Benjamin do, and that thrust kick, yeah.
And Derek coming with these stats. Man. Dustin Rhodes always had an odd couple tag team. Ricky Steamboat.
QT Marshall name on that list is funny, bro.
Right. Booker T. R-Truth.
QT Marshall.
You right though. You exactly right.
He forged his name into the history books. He forged it, I swear.
You're exactly right. You can even put Cody Rhodes before he turned to Stardust as an odd couple tag team.
Stardust and Goldust. Cody was into that character.
No, I said before Stardust, he was just Cody. He was just Cody Rhodes.
That's when they beat the Shield for the belts. When he was just Cody. Yeah.
Man, but Bundles, what's your thoughts about this tag team match?
Foregone conclusion of who was going to win, bro. We knew the Hurt Syndicate were going to win. But I tell you what, man, that motherfucking Dustin Rhodes, them promos he was cutting, like the week that they became like the #1 contenders and the one he cut before the match itself, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I started second guessing, like, damn, they go pull a fast one? They gonna let them boys beat them? Like, Dustin is hella credible on that fucking mic at this age. Like, I never felt that way about him before, but god damn, that old motherfucker be going, man. But I disagree with something you said though, Cliff, bro. I don't see MJF and Bobby Lashley facing each other no time soon, bro. I think this gotta go on a little bit. This MJF gotta have at least one world title shot as a member of the Hurt Syndicate before it starts to fall apart, bro. He got, because that's his whole purpose of joining the group. So he gotta have at least one title shot, and maybe he loses it and he blames them not helping him. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I helped y'all. Bitch, we didn't ask you to help us. You know what I'm saying? We just let you be down. Type ordeal. I don't know. But I think that whole story, we will probably get about another 5 months out of this. Right. Another 5 months. And I do think FTR gonna be the ones that beat the Syndicate, bro. Because if you look at that tag team roster outside of Lance Archer and Brian Cage, who they already smashed, there's nobody, not even two niggas you can put together in a tag team that realistically, looking at it on paper, will go beat these motherfuckers, bro. So I think it's got to be FTR and, hey, we the greatest tag team ever. We could do it type ordeal.
Hobbs, Joe,
and Hobbs, no.
And Hobbs,
no.
That'd be an interesting little fight. I don't like Hobbs' new T-shirt. It sounds like Black Porn. BigBlackandJack.com. It just don't sound right to me as merch, bro.
No.
So, but I think they would look good against Hurt Syndicate sellers.
They'll look good. I don't think they'll win. You know what I'm saying? No. Like, if you just put it on paper and like, yeah, I will watch it, but I don't think them niggas have a chance in hell of winning. Like, Hurt Syndicate is Doom 2.0 right now, bro. Yeah. When Doom was on a run, they Doom 2.0 right now.
Yeah.
Cash, what you thought about this tag team championship match? Her Syndicate versus the Sons of Texas.
Shit, I was like bundles, man. Dustin was cutting them promos. I'm like, I know they ain't finna do what I think they're finna do. You know what I mean? But I was slightly convinced for a minute. But I mean, it was a cool match. I thought it was interesting how MJF was trying to cheat, and they kind of like, man, like, watch out, fam. We bigger than everybody, bro. We watch out.
Right.
Like we about to win this. But Bobby still took the opportunity at the end to get Dustin that spear after MJF had. Did he rake him in the eyes or poke him in the eyes, some shit like that? I forgot what he did. He did some bullshit to him, but Lashley speared him through the damn barricade.
He spit the shit out that nigga, though.
He did. I know who could get them titles up off him, though. Motherfucking Beast Mortos and Hologram.
Oh, Lord.
Get them the fuck up out of here. Pack them up, nigga.
No. on some real shit, though, I agree with Ood, bro. At this point in his career, Tony Khan is not doing Sammy Guevara any favors, bro. Like, everybody involved in that match yesterday, nobody looked like a bigger bitch than him, bro.
Right, that's what I said. That's what I said.
Willer Yuta looked dead in his match.
Sammy Guevara was looking like a bitch throughout the whole build, man. Every time Dustin Rhodes was doing the promo, he was all behind him, like, yeah.
Facts.
He ain't said a word.
Is it true that Sammy, he didn't want to come back as a heel and he wanted to be a face, and that had something to do? I read that had something to do with Tony being like, nah, like, okay, I'm gonna put you down here in ROH, then you can be a face all you want.
I don't know. I have to look into it.
Some old tweets surfaced of him talking about Sasha Banks. I think that played a part too. When she came like, I want him gone.
Yeah, because mind you, he was starting to be right back on TV around the time she showed up. Then boom, he was gone. He was gone.
Yeah, you can't do that, Sammy. You see how
That
much
was
money she
years
got?
ago when he talking about he wanted to eat her cookies.
It's just some
Is that
other
what he
shit, but
said?
you know, it
Is
said
that what
so.
he
I don't know
said?
what it was.
Nah,
No,
that ain't what he said, bro.
no, he said
Some other
some.
shit.
He said some other shit like worse, like
Grape.
some Diddy shit.
Yeah,
He wanted to grape her. Was
Oh
the
nah, yeah,
yeah.
fam.
So
You
she
Yeah.
lucky
got
you
there.
still
It was
got a
like, hey,
job.
I don't feel comfortable with this guy. Get him out of here.
Yeah, you lucky you still got a job, bro.
Now you wrestling with a dude you wouldn't even thought of. Like, bro, how old is Sammy Guevara?
No wonder he wanted to come
Right in
back
his
as a face.
30s
You
now.
trying to get that? He want that stigma up off of him. That you can't say that 4-letter word, fam. It don't ever leave.
yeah.
Yeah, you screwed. Yeah.
Let's go on to the next relevant match, man. I call this match relevant because
Relevant.
it was good. It was a good match, man. But the only downfall of this match, it was too long, man. AEW World Championship match, Timeless Tony Storm versus Mina Shirakawa,
Yeah.
putting it
This
to the
match was
championship match.
trash.
Yeah.
You thought it was trash? I thought it was good.
Yeah.
It was just long as shit.
It's just
I thought it was
way too
good.
fucking long. Way too long.
Yeah.
I thought it was good, man. I thought the match was good. And
It was trash.
okay, let's go on to the next match. I thought it was good.
That ain't shit.
I thought I liked this match too. I thought it was just too long. But what y'all thoughts, chat, man? What y'all think about that Mina Shirakawa
Yeah,
versus
ask the
Tony
chat,
Storm
man.
match?
Ask the chat, man. Start to
I thought it was good. Where Fernando at?
I mean,
ask the chat, man.
we comparing it to the first match of the night, it wasn't that good. It was okay. If we didn't see that match, it was okay. But because we saw that match first, bro, this shit wasn't good. But it was okay, in my opinion. It was okay.
Okay, let's go on to the next match and see what your thoughts on this match. We gotta talk about this match. I thought it was the most annoyingest match of all time. The Anarchy and Arena match. It was like every other Anarchy and Arena match to me, man. Started off weird with the "I'm so excited" music.
Man.
Then it veered off to the old ECW "Let the Bodies Hit the Floor," which was cool. Which was cool. But it kept on playing over and over and over again. I was like, no, I can't do it. I couldn't do it.
Was it cool?
Because it was cool.
I don't think it was cool.
It fit the match. It fit the match.
It should have been a whole playlist then. It should have been a playlist, bro. Like,
Yeah.
damn.
But music during the match, man. Like what we said, who had that? Who had that music during the match?
The Gangster.
The Gangsters. Yeah.
ECW.
Natural Born Killers.
Natural Born Killers. Now that loop was crazy.
Right.
Like we know what that was about. Like, but yeah, this shit was.
Yeah,
He works hard for the money. I'm gonna put that on there.
That stuff off the forklift was crazy. The match, as far as the match as a whole, it was a hardcore match. I had nothing good to say about this match, low key. I didn't like it. It was too crazy. Every time a spot was happening, the cameraman switched off so quick that you missed the spot. Like, come on, man. Like, come. This was probably the worst match of all time, probably, man. They gotta stop doing this match every year. They need more creative to think of a match that is different from every other type of match. So this match is not gonna do it. It's too much going on for a cameraman to stick to because they switch too much to going off and on spots. Man, Cash, what's your thoughts about this Anarchy in the Arena match?
Low key, Powerhouse Hobbs was the MVP of that match to me. On some real shit. All hate aside on my end. I hated the fucking the Young Bucks in the goddamn costumes. They supposed to be the founding fathers. That shit was corny as fuck to me. That was corny. Like, but they was cooking in that match. I ain't gonna hate. They was cooking in them corny ass costumes. I did not like the spot with Omega and one of the Young Bucks where they went through the table and then exploded. I thought that was corny. I hate the staple gun at this point. Like we've seen it a whole bunch of times. I'm tired. I'm tired of it.
Man.
I got a lot of hate. I ain't gonna lie, I got a lot of hate for this match, but I like Will Hobbs and I love Willow Nightingale. Hopefully the long-term place for her to get that belt on her sometime by the end of the year, because she is the MVP also. Like she be in crazy ass matches, bro, and she's still like a lovable character, even though she's like strong and can whoop pretty much most of the females' ass. But yeah, it was cool. Like I don't really like Anarchy in the arena, to be honest. But if I had to have an MVP, it would be Will Hobbs. Like, so shout out to him for holding it down, in my opinion.
Hobbs. Bonus, what's your thoughts about the Anarchy in the arena match?
Hey, Cliff, you like one of the most unintentionally funny niggas ever, bro. You started off hyping the match up and then say, "Yeah, this was the worst match I've ever."
I can't do it.
That shit was crazy, bro. But I ain't gonna hold you up, man. I fell asleep on this match, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. I fell asleep, but I watched it again today. Watched it all the way through. And like I told y'all in the group chat, bro, I ain't mad at it. I actually enjoyed it, bro. I'm usually not into these type of matches because, like you said, it's just a bunch of shit going on. And the music, let the bodies hit the floor. Okay, one time, that shit was fire. 2 times, okay. 3 times, turn that shit off. 4 times,
Right.
I'm about to turn this shit off. 5 times,
right.
Come on, bro. I don't want to watch this shit no more. You know what I'm saying? But once they stop the music and you can just actually just watch the shit and just take in the carnage for what it is, it was actually, entertaining, bro. It was some them locking Willow up by the ear on the post, bro. Nah, bro.
Yeah, man.
Nah, bro.
I'm not gonna see that shit.
I wouldn't agree to do no shit like that, bro. I lose my shit, bro. I couldn't do it, man. Swerve with the Reeboks and the Spice, that shit was corny to me, bro, because the Bugs did that shit already. You know what I'm saying? Like, why this nigga got an Iverson shoe, bro? Why he got an Iverson shoe, bro?
Right.
You see, they Iverson threes though, man. They ain't niggas won't.
I guess. The Young Bucks, corny as usual, man. I don't think that's ever gonna change. Will Hobbs throwing Yuta off the balcony was funny as shit, bro. Because I was like, what if everybody just moved? Like, nobody likes him. What if everybody just moved? That would have been the end of the show, dog. That was funny, man. It was some entertaining shit in it. I'm surprised Moxley didn't bleed like buckets, bro. I was actually shocked by that. Will Hobbs did his thing, man. He stood out in the match. Kenny Omega did his thing, bro. Like Ket said, the explosion shits were kind of corny because it was unnecessary. The impact and the visual of you dumping the nigga through the shit already is enough. You don't need fake ass explosions, bro. That was so pointless.
They set an Acme trap on the damn table,
bro. Like dumb shit. It was unneeded. I liked how they singled out the Bucks by locking everybody in the ambulance and shit and like barricading it up. Thought that was kind of dope. The ending though was so like, for a match that was so chaotic. The ending was kind of like how I said the John Cena Cody ending was. For everything that was going on, the ending was just so okay. That was it. You know what I'm saying? But overall, after the music stopped, it was very enjoyable to watch.
Okay. Oh, we go ahead and go next. I gotta use the bathroom right quick, and you go ahead and go next. I'm gonna use the bathroom right quick.
Only should have paid for the license for Natural Born Killers if you want to get nostalgic.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, if you want to, that would have probably made me like the match more. But yeah, that staple tongues, like they doing gross shit to me.
I feel the same way, bro.
Right, and when they all came out, when the Death Rider came out, they showed the whole team. Then they showed Wheeler Yuta, bro. Come out. Why the girls look tougher than him, bro? Why the girls did more in the match than Wheeler Yuta, bro? Took worse bumps. Looked tougher. Looked like they actually belonged there, to be real. Wheeler looked like the girl who just fed up. I'm fighting back. Maria looked like she just fight dudes in the first place. But Wheeler Yuta like he didn't even fit. Like, I don't know why he been stuck with these dudes for 4 or 5 years. And they stuck Wheeler Yuta with Daniel Bryan and all them dudes since they came to the company. Was that 5 years?
Mm-hmm.
What are we doing with him? So the match, I guess it's one of them you had to be in the arena matches. I bet it would have been fun if you was there and they seeing certain shit, man. But I don't know, man. I kind of really was halfway in, halfway out on the match, man. So I can't even really give you any review. I just a lot of the shit in the match that just I was questioning.
I like your idea though. They should just if they know they gonna have a Anarchy in the Arena match and they have songs that motherfuckers just have a playlist, bro. 7 songs, 7, 8 songs. Just let that bitch rock. And you know everybody go crazy. You know the whole thing. Everybody fight. Just have a playlist. But that playing that song that many times over, bro, was like I almost turned that shit off. I bullshit you not. I almost turned that shit off. Like, you know what? Fuck this match, dog.
I get it. You paying for the license, bro. You got the money to have a one-time use and pay somebody for the damn match, for the song. You know what I'm saying? Especially if the song gonna help on the back end. I'm playing some shit. Oh, they played on AEW last night. Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know what. And plus, the match gotta make sense. It's starting to feel like war games. It's war game season, y'all. We need 5 niggas to beef real quick.
Yeah, but they just put niggas together though.
War games starting to do that same shit too.
Yeah, you right. Yeah,
they starting to do that. So they forcing a beef. That should be special.
Derek or somebody, correct me if I'm wrong on this, but ain't this like the 2nd or 3rd Anarchy in the Arena match this year?
That I don't know.
Year?
Correct me if I'm wrong. Didn't they have one in Australia?
In the last 6 months?
Oh, they did have one in Australia.
No, Stadium Stampede
is the football field.
No, that's what it is. Stadium Stampede.
It's the football field. Anarchy in the Arena is the one they just did. Then they have Blood and Guts.
They basically the same fucking.
Yeah, it's all the same shit basically. But I think they had an Anarchy in the Arena in Australia. I could be wrong though.
Probably, I had to go back. We gotta go back. Derek, look up the card for us. I mean, you the statistician. You'll see.
Yeah, Alex said it's the 3rd, but he pretty sure it's been like 2. But it feels like the 3rd. Yeah, I know I'm not tripping. I could be though, but I don't think I am.
Let's move on and go on. Let's go on to the probably the match of the weekend. The Owen Hart Cup finals match, men's finals match. Hangman Adam Page versus Will Ospreay. And Bundles, you said it, man. Hangman with the win. I thought this match was one of the best matches of the year so far. Hangman Adam Page. This was great, man. This hard-hitting match, man. And you regain the title of having getting your finishing move back because Logan Paul took it from you. You got it back. This time. You got it back this match. But Logan Paul had took it from you, Hangman. But now you regain it back. It looks better and better each time when you do that little that clothesline. But Man, I thought this match was great. High flying and Will Ospreay slowed it down a little bit for me. What's your thoughts about the Hangman Adam
I got a
Page
hot
winning?
tag out. I got a hot tag out because I was
Uh,
watching
uh,
it. So we
you was watching, you
show.
ain't haven't watched it. So
Yeah, so I got a hot tag
let's
out
go
for
on
that.
to catch.
Man, shit, I got a hot tag out too because
Everybody had
I was asleep, dog. I
everybody
tried.
fell
I
asleep on
tried.
the
I
match.
tried the
I
entrance and I
woke
fell
up and
asleep.
watched it. Bundles, what's your thoughts on this match?
Hey, look, I didn't see NXT because I was asleep. They watched it. They didn't see this because they were asleep. I watched it. That's how it worked, baby. Teamwork. But look, man,
Right.
I told y'all, man. I think I figured out Tony Khan's booking style. Where Fernando ass at, bro? He was talking all that shit in the chat last week about, oh no, Ospreay's go, you crazy. Hey man, and look what happened, bro. Went out there and whooped that boy ass. Put on the match of the weekend, bro. Like my man Cliff said, Ospreay slowed it down and showed I can actually wrestle, bro. I don't have to do all this flippity floppity, all this bullshit, all the goddamn. He did do a little bit of it, but it was a good wrestling match. My favorite match of the fucking weekend, bro. Shout out to both them dudes, man. Heyman pulled it off. I don't want to say it's an upset because I knew who was gonna fucking win, but y'all can say it was an upset because everybody was on Ospreay. Oh, he's gonna beat
Yeah.
Moxley. Ospreay.
Yeah.
Ospreay ain't shit right now, bro. He got in like another 5 months. He after MJF. After MJF get his title shot, and we go Ospreay, bro. But the story for Heyman, bro. If I figured out Tony's booking style like I believe, the Young Bucks are gonna screw him from winning that belt against Moxley, bro. That's what's gonna
Right.
happen. I've been saying this shit. I've been saying it, and I'm sticking to it. But if anybody else was asleep after that 6-hour pay-per-view AEW put on, bro, go back and watch that match. Great fucking match. It may not be your match of the weekend, but it definitely was fucking mine.
Yeah. I think it was mine too, actually. That then it was the Kalani Jordan and Sol Ruker match. I thought that was pretty good. In the chat, man, say your match of the weekend, man. If y'all watched all three of the shows this weekend, put in the chat and tell us what was your favorite match of the weekend. And give us a rank of it. You know, give us if it's a 5 or 10, whatever you want on there. And
Fernando give it a 10 out of 5.
Man, hey, listen, bro, we got about roll them out another 15 minutes. Let's get some questions out the way, man.
All right, we'll get some questions out the way, chat, man. Whatever question you want to ask us, man, we'll be willing to answer, you know. Wrestling wise.
Y'all running the segment. Y'all running the segment right now. Y'all running the segment. Happy Memorial Day, by the way.
Alex did ask one in one of the earlier segments. He said, what are our thoughts on WWE NXT versus AAA Worlds Collide? What are our thoughts on that?
They are slowly building it up with Stephanie Vecchio and I don't know the two women name, but they had a little backstage fight by the end of NXT last night, and they also built up back King
Kingo.
Versus Chad Gable. Who else? And you may see some of the luchadors from SmackDown in a battle. I think it's gonna be a nice little slow build. They got what 3 weeks, 4 weeks before the show happened. You'll be seeing
Javon Evans on the.
That's like 2 weeks, bro. It's on the 7th,
2
right?
weeks. Oh, 2 weeks. Oh, yes. Ooh,
yeah, June 7th.
I don't know then.
Yeah. Keep forgetting it's the end of May. It's June 7th, ain't it?
Yeah. So they're gonna have to build this up real quick.
Javon Evans is on the poster, so he's gonna be in it against somebody.
They got I seen they had a 6-man tag match, Legado del Fantasma versus Psycho Clown and 2 other people. I was like, damn, all right, that's gonna be dope. But I'm the Vikingo versus Chad Gable shit. That's the money right there. That's the one I'm looking for.
I want to see some of the AAA wrestlers come on SmackDown or Raw and have a match. Let the WWE crowd get to know what the AAA wrestlers all about. I hope they do something like that. And I mean, what y'all think?
I'm all right with it.
Yeah.
I'm cool with it.
I listen, man. Give him credibility, give him big wins. I got a feeling Chad Gable gonna lose against Vikingo. But you know, like that's been his storyline for the last year and a half. I can't beat luchadors. Lock my goddamn metal plate in my mask. So he got, you know, he might lose against Vikingo, then come right back and beat him as El Grande.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like bro got the best character going right now.
Well, you can't say he go come back and then beat him. More than likely, what will happen is Americano will be watching the match and studying Vikingo as he's wrestling Chad Gable and be like, okay, well, Chad is doing it. I can't do that. I'm gonna do this, bro. But you know,
right. So, any other questions in the chat, man?
Who do you think Tony will drop it to?
We talking Tony
Storm? Tony Storm? Mercedes?
Yeah. 22-0 singles matches.
So she's gonna be
conclusion.
We think she's going back to 2 belts, the world title and the TV title.
I would say, man, kind of want to get that TV title off of her and get the other belt off of her too, man. Like when you become the champion, just be the world champion. But get the mid card titles when we can put that mid card back up. It's being held hostage now.
See, and this is why I don't think she's gonna win. I don't think she's gonna beat Tony Storm, bro. If she's gonna take a L, she has to lose to Tony first, then drop those other belts. She can't lose those belts then beat Tony, bro. You see what I'm saying? We have like somewhat of like a small redemption arc after eating 2 or 3 losses in a row, dropping all the belts, then coming back. Makes sense a little bit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She needs something because her character has no depth. So she need that kind of like what Gunther's going through right now, and somebody that was dominant that's having a hard time not being dominant. You know what I'm saying? So she probably need a little kick in the ass like that. Like, shit, I'm on a little losing streak. Let me get my, you know. But damn, do something. She's a Goldberg. 22-0. Right. She lost that one match. She got pinned by who was that?
Old girl in Japan. I forget her name.
Well, she lost the belt to that one, but she lost in a tag team match. But she took the pin, right?
Oh, the Harley Cameron match.
Did she take the pin in that match?
I don't remember, bro. I genuinely don't remember.
One time she lost. Tag match.
All right, Ad's got a question. He says there's 2 confirmed Money in the Bank contender matches. Will there be more? Of course, it's gonna be more. And who would you want to see in the Money in the Bank match?
Derek answered this earlier. We got tonight. We got Seth Rollins. Was it Sami Zayn
and Finn Balor?
Finn Balor. Jesus Christ! Yeah, that's
man. I want to see Carmelo Hayes in it for sure.
Me too.
Yeah,
I want to see Jacob in it.
Yeah, like I said earlier, Carmelo, man. Carmelo, I think he get that win Friday. But if we're talking like anybody who's not announced, I don't see anybody that's out there that's not announced who I would probably Priest or fucking Drew, but we already covered that earlier. Maybe Punk, you know, I don't know, but for surely Carmelo.
Seth Rollins. I think for this faction to work, they got to have the world title on Seth Rollins, like Paul Heyman said. So I think Seth Rollins gonna win this. He's definitely gonna win tonight. He's not gonna lose with Bronson Reed debuting Saturday. But yeah, I don't know the rest of the field, but I do want to see Seth Rollins win and that Money in the Bank briefcase.
Derek says, "Who will Ospreay face at All In Texas? Do we think Okada versus Omega to unify the international and continental title to form the new Intercontinental AEW Championship, or man, Will Ospreay will. I don't know who Will Ospreay will face then. I don't want to see Will Ospreay against Omega or Okada because it's been happening 12 million times already.
You think Ricochet?
I don't want to see that either.
They didn't blow the load on him.
Yep.
The only thing you could say he could go against is returning Darby Allin, maybe.
Bless you. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Yeah. What does Moxley do? I mean, Moxley got Hangman, right?
Moxley got Hangman, yeah.
Darby got Hangman. That belt.
Probably Swerve, bro.
I was thinking Swerve.
Yeah, what will Swerve do?
Will Ospreay will Swerve again?
You gotta have your big stars on your big show, man.
This is what happens. This is what happens when you blow through your main events already. You
blow your load. Blow your loads. Random dynamites.
Oh, bro. But for surely we go get Okada Omega in a unification match. They fucking telegraphed that shit months ago.
Right.
That makes sense. And that you know what? That's the first time it's really happening in the States, right?
Yep.
So I know Kenny Omega won the New Japan United States title in the States, but I don't think it was against, But I think, it's the first time. So that makes sense. Kenny versus Okada, nostalgia, that makes sense. That's a good match. But Will Ospreay is flapping in the wind. Shit.
That's crazy because it would have been dope if they would have held out him versus Ricochet and put that on his card. That would have been crazy.
Crazy.
It's a couple of ways they can go with it though, bro, because you still have MJF out there. He's still a big name and ain't got shit going in the singles right now. Maybe he beat Ospreay, bro. They make that a number one contender match and he beat Ospreay. Yeah.
That'll be fire. That would be fire.
Yeah. So let's do a couple more questions and we gotta get up out of here. We've been on this motherfucker a long time. Let's see. Let's go this one. What's it say? Oh, there you know. Can you imagine Jack? Yeah. What you got here, Alex?
That tag title seen on SmackDown.
Who do you want to dethrone the Street Profits? Did you enjoy Ciampa versus Saban match? Yeah, I mean, who would dethrone the Street Profits? I think it's gonna be either or from Tommaso Ciampa and
get a little rotation going.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be them probably. Ciampa versus Saban, that shit was good as shit. Then who would dethrone? Is either gonna be them or Fraction?
Fraction. I got Fraction.
They had the match last Friday, which results in a no contest, right? Am I thinking
YS6.
Right? YS6. Oh yeah, YS6 in the picture.
So
yeah, I forgot.
We got a crazy tag team title the picture over there.
Right.
Am I tripping or did that shit fall flat to me?
What?
It fell flat to you?
Yeah,
it was cool.
YS6. I wasn't fucking with it.
I like it if it's Rowan and I don't want to be rotating tag team. But I like Rowan in the tag team. I want Rowan to be in the tag team.
Yeah, because who's the tag team? Is it?
I think it's Rowan and serial killer. What's his name? I think it's Gacy.
I think it's gonna be Gacy and Rowan.
Yeah, Gacy. Dog, Gacy is
serial killer name. Gacy Cole.
Gacy is fire. Gacy is fire.
You meant like the nigga who portrayed the serial killer, Dexter Loomis. I thought you meant like
Dexter Loomis.
The serial killer name. My fault, bro.
No, Dexter Loomis.
So is it Loomis and Gacy? Are they the tag team?
I want to be them.
It probably would be them. Probably would be them as a tag.
Loomis and Gacy.
They could probably go. I think Rowan and Gacy would probably be the workhorse tag team because Dexter Loomis really can't go like that in the ring. He got a great look.
He been gone for a minute. Did he refine his skills in the last 6 months?
They've been doing something. Shit.
Listen, man, the SmackDown tag team division is suffering from the literal exact same thing AEW's tag team division is suffering from. The black tag team champions are so much bigger than everybody else.
Yeah,
it just don't look fair, bro.
It don't, bro.
Bro, Montez and fucking Dawkins tower over everybody else in that motherfucking tag team division, bro. That shit is crazy. So I think Fraction would be the ones to beat them, but god damn, man, that shit just don't seem fair, bro. Maybe it is time to break them niggas up. Maybe it's time, bro.
I like Fraction's dynamic. I like how Nathan is anxious, and you know what I'm saying. And I like how Action be like, "Hey, bro, chill, man. Here, one match at a time." But no, fuck that. We the goats. You know what I'm saying? And they still got that. They still got that tension. So I like that. Like that's built-in story, man. I love that for them, man. And you know, I kind of want to see my boys, you know, Angel Garza and them kind of step in the mix a little bit. God damn.
They look like they finna split though.
They do.
Yeah.
Hopefully they get more screen time or more vignette time. But man, damn, let them rock, man. They probably the best tag team on SmackDown, bro. Trust me when I say that, dog.
Yeah.
Nobody can out wrestle them boys. But you see that Triple H shit?
Them boys gearing up to go to AAA, bro. They like, look, we about to get paid the same amount of money, and we get to hell yeah, send us, bro. Send us.
Right. Yeah, they on that poster too. I see them on there.
I just love that they getting them TV time, man. So they getting the time.
So that's gonna be that's gonna be on YouTube. I saw that. That's strictly on YouTube. Worlds Collide.
For real?
Yeah.
Yep.
It's we got to pay for it?
No, it's gonna be like a pre-show to Money in the Bank. That's gonna run from 3 to 6:30, and then Money in the Bank starts at 7.
Oh, okay. That's how they's gonna do. I was like, I wonder how they're gonna do that.
Yeah, and it's at the Forum. I'm curious to see how that look on camera.
That's crazy, bro. Like, nigga, if we lived in LA, we could have got tickets to both in one parking spot and just cross the street.
Right. Well, man, people, save y'all questions for next week because we will be back at our regular time slot on Sunday at 11 o'clock a.m., man. Yeah, we've been on here almost 2 hours and 41 minutes. That's crazy. That's probably the longest show we ever had, man. We had a lot to cover this week. Fellas, what do you have to say to the people in our YouTube land stratosphere?
Appreciate y'all for hanging out with us, man. Enjoy your holiday. Love the live chat, man. We kind of run it in every show from now on. And I like the new YouTube chat, letting y'all talk y'all shit on the screen. Appreciate y'all for rocking with us, man.
Cash, what you got to say?
Y'all enjoy y'all families today, man. Enjoy y'all families. Don't get into no fights with your family today because most of y'all gonna be drinking brown liquor. Be easy.
Brown liquor, you know.
You know what I'm saying? And invite us over for a cookout, bro. I'm hungry. I'm at work. I ain't got nothing to eat.
Thanks for the sub, Alex, man. Make sure you come that next week. Or this Sunday, I mean. Bundles, what you got for? You already got something spiritual to say.
Oh, it's the usual, man. Don't be assholes to each other, man. Always be respectful and kind to one another, because we all we got in the real world, man. Me and the brothers, Catch, Cliff, we appreciate y'all joining us. Come back again. We enjoy the interaction. All our knowledgeable wrestling fans and people who learning shit from us, we learn from y'all. We kick the shit. That's what we do. Wrestling is a safe space for us. You know what I'm saying? So we appreciate it. Like, comment, subscribe, tell your folks to fuck with us. Come back next week with your questions. We'll cover what we went through in this week of wrestling, bro. And again, don't be assholes. Be nice, bro.
Be nice and kind to one another. And we will see y'all next week. Same hot time, same hot channel. Babe, get the baby oil. See y'all next week. Peace.
What does it take to stop this madness crowd? Reign of terror.
Filthy underground is the sound you've been missing.
You got to pay the price, and it's gonna be a heavy one.
Don't let your mouth get you hurt, bro. If you don't like hip hop, then turn this off now. Run back Krishan style. Do what I feel like the dog pound. The bar's open, so some more rounds. The bank open like the Rothschilds. I'm Beethoven with raw sounds. All in together now. Catch, bet, and foul. Bet a thou. You won't see the second round. Them weapons out. Life is a violent sport, dig it? That's why I raise my gun. I ain't no child support, nigga. Protect the fam, a Kruger hand slick. Take care of mine. 3 stacks told you about Caroline. Oh, stupid ass bitch.